You'll have more luck actually downloading the thing than I am. When I click on the download, it just brings up a blank page and does nothing.
Yeah, I'm noticing that too. It's it stays on loading.
You
So I have it
inept fuckwits. All right, so we do have a Sargon today, everyone. The V is not here. He is being beaten. Deservedly so. But there might be a V in the future. Possibly. All right, let's see. I'll put it in the D&D thing, because I can bring it up and look at it and everything as usual, so... Hopefully, you can get the manual from there. Right, so I figured you guys should bring Sargon up to speed, and then I'll just jump in if you get anything wrong or clarify, because it'll be more entertaining like that.
Well, how do you want to start, guys?
Well, we began our game being briefed by our superior, who let us know that it was our mission to go to a nearby Soviet outpost at the border and take over the outpost with as little noise and bloodshed as possible. Nice and easy. And we went over to the outpost. And, man, if only V was here to explain what happened.
Well, how many people did you kill in the process?
Only one.
Only one.
Only one. Well,
Only one through a vicious stabbing. But
and that wasn't necessary either, I'd like to point out.
No, I think it was necessary.
Yeah,
So-
you were the one that did it.
so Alpha Squad, yeah, they took a casualty. Bravo team, Uzlu and I, we rounded up the rest, and we both were able to. Both of our little groups were able to neutralize the outpost with a fair amount of success. V learned what dominate does,
And what it doesn't do.
and I think all in all, things went fairly well for our first little outing.
good.
Especially
Yeah.
considering we were technically one guy down, but we were still able to do things fairly well.
Yeah, see, that's why I think it was necessary to kill that person, because V was going to die, and I stepped in.
He
and saved
wasn't
him.
going to die, though.
I don't know, man. He was on like 1 health or something.
He was on 2 health. He was 1 shot away from dying, but there was a fairly low chance the guy was going to shoot him. It's just
A
that we
third time.
managed to round up and get to surrender everyone in the place with almost no noise, and then you guys ended up stabbing someone and getting V shot twice.
Well, the shooting happened first.
Yeah, but we didn't get shot, did we? See, all I'm saying is Sargon. For recap, Rags and I were elite commandos, and Dev and V were D&D entertainment sideshows.
We were doing a Call of Duty role play.
Yeah, you guys were like the distraction around back that snuck in, and V and I were the ones that just kind of clown shoot at the front door. That's basically how
I don't know
went.
if we were. I don't know if we were the distraction.
We weren't the distraction.
We were the opposite of that.
Yeah, I guess we were the distraction then. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we were being idiots. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, a little girl falling off a tank and a guy with swirly eyes staring into the
Ooh.
soul
I
of
can't
the...
suck your blood. Ooh.
It was a fun time though.
It was very fun. It went very well.
And
Are we-
then
we're-
Dev
we're-
learned how a tank works.
Yep. And I'm going to drive it.
Good luck with that.
Okay, so
Hold on.
where am I?
Asleep in the Sonderkraftfahrzeug.
I don't know what that is.
Good.
Right, neither do we.
No, it was that enclosed tank that they're using to
Yeah.
transport us around, so we can.
It's our portable home, basically.
Not a
Oh,
fucking
right, okay.
tank. Jesus.
Well, it's like a half tank, isn't it?
No,
got
it's a hop
treads.
track.
Okay. Well, this guy here, beside Jordan Peterson on the map, he's our driver, and basically he drives us around, and he has basically an area in the back of his vehicle that's completely sealed off from all light, so we can go in there during the day and rest.
Oh, that's useful.
Remarkably useful, especially since contact with sunlight will kill all of you.
Yep.
But I mean, the first mission did actually go very well, everything considered. You were even rewarded for it a lot. And that's where the next discussion comes in. Should Sargon be punished by lack of XP?
I don't see why I deserve any XP.
He throws himself upon his sword. Will you let him fall?
I haven't done anything
No, you're
yet.
fine. I actually don't know how experience is kind of divvied up and calculated.
Yeah,
I
nobody
know I
really
have.
knows.
Yeah,
Well,
We did figure it out. Once you get XP, it drops into your let me find where it is.
I've got
Yeah,
it all.
experience to
I've listed
spend.
it down. I know how much I have
Yeah.
to spend,
Ah,
but I
gotcha.
don't know how to actually expend it on things.
Yeah,
There's somewhere in the
I'll
manual.
find it for you. It's a kind of a derpy system, but it kind of makes sense once you kind of
Yeah.
figure it out.
But you can plug them into skills, but they get exponentially more expensive the more skills you get. You have to calculate it out how much each thing costs.
So yeah, the instructions on how to do it are somewhere in this 431-page manual.
Yep.
Good luck.
Oh, we also learned, Sargon, this is probably useful for you, is that unless you have at least 1 point in the Auspex discipline, you don't get night vision. So even though you're a creature of the night, you have regular human vision.
Well, it's a good thing I got one in all specs then, isn't it?
Unfortunately, I didn't.
Yep.
Well, I guess you better level up.
I guess so. I probably have enough to get it, actually. I have a decent amount of XP. I didn't spend all of it at the beginning. Probably should have done.
Well, I think for you that would require taking a different discipline entirely, and that's like a whole new thing.
I'm here.
Right. So,
Hey, V.
Rags. On
Yo.
page 151 in the rulebook, there's a little table there called Trait, Cost, and Experience.
Okay.
And it will basically say new level times a number.
All right.
And that times is each point you have in addition to the point you're going to buy. So if you're taking increase attribute level 4, then that's level times 5. So that would be 20 experience points.
Okay. So I have
What is that?
18 to spend. All right.
Yeah, actually, I had a question about that. Does these rules apply for the stats? Like, if I want to increase the strength, is it the same rule, or is it
That's
just
attribute. Increase attribute.
Okay, and how can you increase the stats?
V.
Spending experience.
Sorry, Arch, which page is that again?
151 in the book, 153 in the
153.
search.
Right.
Yeah, but my question is it the same rule for the stats? And if not, how can you increase the stats?
Well, yeah, I just told you. The increase attribute is the one you're looking for.
Yes.
Increase attribute is new level times 5. Increase skill is new level times 3. And then a new point in a discipline is new level times 5. Okay.
So I can't just get a new discipline then, or does that just cost 1?
To take on a completely new discipline, that's like a story thing. You have to probably do something that Arch is going to set up for you, because disciplines are really important in Vampire.
Okay, but if I want to increase my strength again, it's like level times 3?
Level
No,
times 5.
Level times 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Skills are
So
level
for
times 3.
example, I have a strength of 1. If I wanted to get 2 strength, I would have to pay, I think it's 10. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Even
I
though
need to
the character sheet says traits and skills, I think it's traits is the other word for attributes.
Yes. And
Yes.
skills is the word for skills. Yeah.
Well done.
So for example, I do have 3. Well, Sargon, did you spend your 15 initially?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I've got stuff.
Yep. I got 3.
Should have
I think I
recorded
might-
my woman eating a hamburger. You've never seen a woman eat so fast.
But I think I'm going to save my 3 and wait for wait to spend it on something big. So we'll wait.
Well, what I can do is I can spend 15 of my points and become Protean 3, which will allow me to shape change.
Ooh.
You fucking furry.
Why would you assume that? Yeah. But the point is that this is a very, very, very useful ability. No. Oh, actually, I have a question. If I am an animal, if I am in an animal form, am I still affected by sunlight?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't even actually know if you are, but I'm going to say yep, because otherwise that's going to be fucking abusive as shit. So yep.
The vampire can assume the shape of an animal roughly the same size as their original mass, so I can't turn into like a rat or anything like that to be sneaky.
Roughly the size of their appropriate mass. Yeah, a rat probably would be pushing it a bit.
All right, but would it so? Are we gonna say like cat is as small as I could go?
Probably a dog, I'd say, medium-sized dog.
All right,
Why don't you cut the boundary just above dog because it's rags?
I will leave the campaign.
And
Let's
no
see.
sperm whales.
By the way, Rags, remove the swastika. People from Germany won't be able to see the stream.
It's too small. I'm sure they can't even see it.
You say that, but
I do say that.
It can be seen.
It cannot be seen. It is hidden by the power of the Adolf.
It's a Hindu symbol
Regs.
that means love and not killing the Jews.
Yeah.
Sargon, did you see the last episode?
Yep.
What did you think?
It was good. I'd like to get on with this one.
Wow, so impatient.
All
Right.
right, well, I'm good to go if you guys are.
Yeah, go ahead.
Lovely. Rightio. So, you're in the little border command post. Outside, there is just rows upon rows of vehicles rolling past. Panzer 2s, 3s, and 4s, Opel Blitzers, half-tracks, all of them with extra fuel drums and sacks of rations tied onto every available surface. They're maybe moving forward as quickly as they can, and they're not going to be stopping. At least that's the plan. You are put in contact with von Reichthofen over the radio in the Sonderkraftfahrzeug, and he has the update for your new briefing. Meine Herren, congratulations on your first assignment. The Hauptmann of the lead panzer troops extends his compliments. The panzers have met only light and sporadic resistance. The enemy has been caught completely off guard, but the night's work is not over for you yet. Your driver has the coordinates of an objective of special significance to the Reichsführer. Intelligence is scarce, but an underground complex is believed to be present near the coordinates. Your driver will take you to the agreed-upon meeting point where you will rendezvous with an operative of the Brandenburger, and he will show you the target. Any questions?
What time of night is it?
Oh, it's not a problem yet. I mean, you don't want to fucking waste too much time.
Yeah, no questions. Meine Herren.
I'm just going to quickly ask, do we get to take the tank?
Okay. What tank?
The one that's
There
sitting
is-
outside?
Yeah, there is an armored vehicle next to the compost. Can we take it?
Why do you do this to this poor little Prussian? Well, I don't think that's regulation.
I know,
Wait.
but the little girl vampire insists.
Well, it's also because the serial guy told us how it works, and you might as well appropriate their stuff since we're invading.
Let's see. Would he like for you to take a tank?
Seems aggressive.
Do you have paint nearby?
Paint? I don't
Yeah,
know.
probably
Is there...
the engineer has it. I'm pretty sure we can get some paint.
You're pretty sure you can get some paint, or you can actually get some paint?
I asked one of the prisoners, I speak in Russian, like, do you guys have some paint?
They just look quizzically like, yep. Why would we have paint?
We don't have paint.
Here, I'll do a search.
One of
for
them's like,
paint.
"Can
What,
you eat paint?"
what is the role to search for paint?
They
might have some here.
for paint.
Well,
Well,
they have
paint-
like a storeroom here, right? They might
Paint
have
search
something.
is page 317.
Hold on.
Paint search.
I told him we have blood.
Yeah, that's not going to help you much, is it?
Also,
This
it's
paint.
supernatural. We shouldn't be like throwing that stuff around. Hold on.
Imagine
Let's
you're
see.
sitting there in a tank literally covered in blood, rolled up.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
So-
like painting a blood swastika on it.
Hold on. I'm searching the storeroom For paint, that's investigation, and what's the attribute?
A blood swastika. Are we the baddies?
More importantly, are we announcing to the Russians that the Germans are invading when we go ahead, or what?
Well, there's already artillery and shit, so
Okay,
I think
we
they're
don't have to worry
aware.
about it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, we're past
Blood
that point.
swastika it is then. Let's do it.
All right. So, investigation. What, Arch? Which attribute?
Investigation plus luck, I'd almost like to say.
No luck, unfortunately.
Well, I can do a roll.
Investigation plus intelligence, I guess.
All right. Investigation plus intelligence. I'll do a roll as well.
Let's look for it. Ooh, I got a 3.
That's awesome. There's no paint.
There's really no paint.
There's
at
really
all.
no paint. Why
So
would there
are
be
you-
paint?
Are you
Damn it.
telling me that if you look hard enough, materials won't appear from the ether for us to find?
Apparently not.
Did we
Damn.
find anything else that's useful?
Let's see. So V has gotten what? That's 4. That's just 4 degrees of success. Not that isn't that amazing, but you could burn the house down and use the charcoal. I don't fucking know. There isn't really any paint. No.
Okay. All right. Well, there goes
You
that
can-
idea.
Shanghai one of the transports and ask them if they have paint.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
at this
walk
point, the
outside. I
yeah,
walk
let's
blood
flag
outside.
it
is
down.
seeming like the most reasonable option.
Arch, I walk outside and I ask the soldiers passing by, "Hey, you guys have any paint?"
As the armored column just rolls fucking by. No, apparently they don't have much in the way of paint either for some reason.
Yeah, I tell the guy on the radio there's no paint.
Well, if you cannot mark the tank, you are liable to get shot by our own side. I suggest you acquire the paint first, then tank.
The vampire lolly will be most displeased.
The vampire lolly will not be
Can
shot.
I wake up at any point? Because I would love to paint a blood swastika on the side of the tank.
We're not painting blood swastikas on the
Why?
side of our tank.
Yeah, we've got 6 prisoners here. We can paint one of them.
Yeah, we already have a dead guy. I'm pretty sure we can extract blood and paint the blood swastika.
Also, since I've just woken up, is there anything that classifies as a weapon around here that I can take? Preferably a revolver, because I don't. That's what I
I'm
use.
sure the
apparently.
Russians had plenty of weapons around that we could use.
There are. There's an indicator. There's an officer and tankers with revolvers.
Okay, I'd like to take his revolver.
Oh, he seems sad.
Because we had 5 revolvers, 2 Mosins. No, we had 3 revolvers, 2 Lugers, I'm guessing. Or no, oh wait, wrong faction. 2 pistols, 3 revolvers, 2 Mosins. I think that's it.
Right, so you start with the in the D&D chat, the Schutzstaffel, the dagger, and you can easily just take one of the Nagants as well.
So I've got a dagger, yeah.
Yep. Actually, let me separate that. So,
What damage value does the dagger do?
damage 1,
And the revolver?
2.
And how much ammo do they happen to have for these?
I'm probably not going to count ammo all that much. No, not yet. I don't know. I haven't decided whether I'm not going to count ammo yet because it's a bother.
Oh,
Well,
the
it is,
dagger.
but-
I just noticed the dagger's silver. Does that mean that it's a bonus against werewolves?
It does indeed.
Oh, good.
very
What's
good.
the bonus against werewolves?
It does better damage, basically.
Yeah, how much? Or do I not get to know that?
Not really, but it basically does. If you stabbed it with a normal knife, it wouldn't really care. If you stab it with silver, it will care. Yeah, okay. Let's say for the Nagant you can bring. Yeah, they've got plenty of ammunition here. I mean, you've got whatever you can stuff in your pockets, really. So you've easily got at least 4 drums.
Well, we have a truck
How
that's
many?
loaded
How
down.
many? How many shots in a drum?
In the D&D chat.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, we do have a vehicle. We can probably just load everything on, eh? Take all the
Yeah,
stuff.
you can.
All right.
I guess I should do ammo. I haven't bothered yet. I'll do some ammo stats. You will have plenty for this one, though, and you can always resupply from the craft.
Right. Okay. So 7. Is it 7 per drum? Yeah.
Yep, capacity 7.
I'll take 4 drums.
All right.
I
Right.
assume that my revolver is already full.
Yep.
Oh, do we get their rifles as well? Because V got shot with a rifle, so I know they have them.
Sorry to be a pain a second. Is it 7 rounds capacity in the revolver?
Yep.
Right, just checking. Sorry, carry on.
Me and Sargon are going out to paint the blood swastika on Devil's tank.
Sounds good.
Yeah, where are we getting the blood from?
There's a dead body outside.
Okay.
You do know that nobody's going to see that in the middle of the night, right?
Good.
Okay, well, can I flag down one of the passing cars, passing trucks or something?
Sure. V tried that. They don't really have a whole lot of paint with them.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
they
not
might
looking
have a
for
flag though.
Yeah, I'm looking
You
for
get
a
like
flag,
yeah.
Yeah.
They do have flags, yeah. You can find a flag.
Okay.
Alright.
Can I ask one of them for a flag? So we're going to commandeer an enemy vehicle?
Yeah, you can do that probably.
Great, okay. We have a massive swastika flag, I suppose, then. Well, we are the Nazis, so we kind of need one, right?
suppose it
I
does make
can't. I
sense.
cannot wait for the Guardian to take that clip out of context.
Me too. But right, okay, so we're going to put our big swastika flag on the Russian tank or vehicle, I suppose.
Okay. Ill-advised, but okay.
Why is that?
It's night. I mean, it's better than nothing, but God, I wouldn't
Well,
get
just,
in
you
that
know,
fucking thing.
Well, we don't have to drive now.
Oh, Jesus.
We're vampires, Sargon. We only drive at night.
Well, yeah, let's go then. Why is Arch advising us not to do it?
All right, here I'll just stand on the roof of the tank, holding the flag up, so that everyone can see it. Maybe.
Well, why can't we just fix it to the flag, to the tank? Because it'll have a flagpole or something, won't it?
Hopefully, yeah. Does it have a flagpole arch?
Not really.
Okay, Dev can sit on the back waving the flag.
Yep. I guess that's what I'm doing.
A little German girl waving.
Hold on a minute. Does this compound have a flagpole in it?
The compound.
Yeah, like surely, like it's a border crossing. Right? There's probably a flagpole somewhere.
You're gonna chop down the flagpole.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Well, there's no flagpole.
What?
I get.
Okay.
And how would you even attach it to the tank if there was one?
Well, what does the tank look like? Does it not have like any aerials or anything on it?
This is a fucking Russian vehicle. They have barely
Well,
invented radio.
I have no idea, but like, okay, well, let's just scrub the hammers and sickles off it, or whatever Russian symbolism is on it, and then Dev can just sit on the top with the flag.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
All right, we're on our way. Who's driving the thing? Who has driving?
It is your funeral.
Actually, wait a minute. I think I should wait. I think I have like 2 in drive, don't I?
Right.
I
Just
should
give
probably
me a
be driving
second
it.
while I Google Nazi flag. There we are.
Yeah, I have 1 in drive. Does anybody have more than that in drive?
Let me check. I don't think so. No, I don't have any drive.
Because I should probably be driving.
Unless
You're
it's for the
a
glorious Nazi
driver.
party, in which case my drive is unparalleled.
I Google Nazi flag and I get the flag of Germany.
Well, they're
Can't
not
believe
wrong.
that they would assume they're related.
Change my mind, says Google.
There we
Based
go.
Google.
Right. If there's no further questions,
Oh, we're on our way. Beep beep.
Well, I take it we're just going to merge into the column then that's going.
yeah, for small parts, but you have a different objective than them.
Right, okay. Do we have like a
Okay.
world map or anything?
Yeah, the driver knows where you're going.
Right, okay.
So
Are there any Germans asking why is there a vampire lolly on the tank?
They don't know it's a vampire.
They don't
No,
know
but it's a little
they do
girl.
know it's Lily.
It's a little girl in a fucking SS uniform. They know better than to ask questions.
Do you want the answers, you know?
All right. In that case, he continues the end of the briefing. Upon completion, you'll be provided with your ration and a night's rest, or a day's rest in this case, I suppose. I should have rewritten that. After which you are to be attached to the 1st Panzergruppe, specifically the SS Motorized Division Viking of the 14th Motorized Corps. The division commander, Brigade Führer Steiner, has not been informed of your unique nature, but orders should have come down from the command of the Panzergruppe, Generalfeldmarschall Paul Ludwig Ewald von Kleist. So you should be able to operate without having to worry about that. Orders will come from me as usual. But if anybody asks, you're part of SS Motorized Division Viking.
Yeah, I mentioned that my rations need to come from National Socialist only, otherwise I can't eat it.
Perfectly happy to drive a Soviet tank, though.
I have some artwork here. Can I check this out? One of your coffins is moving and stinks of tea. He's finally up. And then here's us just fucking around, trying to get stuff.
I'm gonna fly.
Yeah, I mentioned that if it's not National Socialist, it makes me sick.
Okay. He's not in charge of getting you your food, so I mean, take it up with whoever is.
Yeah, pass it up the chain. I don't know where it is. If it wants me to perform as well as tonight, then they should get me the proper rations.
Okay, so non-National Socialist blood then. Gotcha.
That's pretty good too. It's more artwork.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
More food for the demonetization machine. Good. Okay. Well, you take a fairly short drive in your Sonderkraftfahrzeug. On the way, you see the results of the 1st Panzergruppe that's been barreling through the area. Like, it's covered with burnt-out wrecks all over the place. Tanks, vehicles, and craters. Like, the artillery had been hammering this place just half an hour previously. And above, there is a constant roar as a seemingly endless streams of aircraft pass overhead.
Excellent.
You see practically no sign of Russian resistance. Their front has
Better.
completely shattered.
It's almost like the French.
No,
Almost.
Well, do the French even have a front?
Are we taking both our vehicles? I think that makes more sense.
Right. Well,
How many of us can drive? Just out of interest.
I
I
have
can
a
drive.
driver, so that's one.
Yeah, but I can drive it. I have one
Right.
point in the drive skill. So
Right,
Okay,
so let's let the little
Dev-
girl drive the tank.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll sit on the back waving the flag then.
all right. Do I have to roll the
Roll,
drive?
Yes, roll, drive, and let's see. You're driving a fucking Soviet tank. It's not designed for comfort.
Is it
Strength,
designed?
I think.
Strength. But my strength is really low.
Yes, that's precisely why.
Ultimate dexterity.
I have
Okay, here we
plenty of
go.
strength if you need assistance.
I got a 0. Oh boy. 0 successes.
Yeah, you cause so much trouble that you get ordered off the road.
Is there anyone
just-
else who can drive?
I cannot drive, but I do have strength.
What, 0 in drive? I don't think I have
Only-
much strength. But
Can
two
I
strength.
drive while Devil gives me the instructions?
I can just like tell you.
Not really.
Like-
You're holding
like
up the
tank
fucking
crew?
column.
Okay, well, let's drive off the side of the road and let the column carry on while we figure out what we're going to do with this.
Your driver can probably go fetch the thing later or requisition someone to fetch it for you.
All right, lads, I have an idea. I have how many exactly? 12 unspent points. I'm going to drop 6 into drive, and I'll get 2 points in drive, and I have 2 strength.
Okay.
Uzlu spontaneously learns how to drive.
Yep.
He channels his inner Kaiser. And
Second,
just through sheer
I was
force
thinking
of
earlier
will.
that drive would be useful, so I might as well. And okay, so what am I rolling exactly? Drive with strength.
Drive with strength.
Now watch this be a terrible roll. Modifier 0, Hey, not bad. 2 10s.
Oh my. Yes, you're a considerably less shit driver than Dev.
That means Dev gets to hold the flag then.
I guess so. I guess I'll hold it.
There we are. Rum.
Hold on, where are we?
I'm not going to fucking bother adding in the rest of the column. Right. You managed to keep up with the column until the lead vehicle, the Sonderkraft Fahrzeug, takes off the road, and you follow it through some thickets and brushes. But where the 8 goes, your T-26 manages to go pretty fucking well as well, until you reach a set of coordinates. Near those coordinates, there is a single man standing out in the open, casually smoking a cigarette.
How do you know he's single?
I was going to say that, but I thought it might be worth
Carry
time
on.
to interrupt.
Ba-dum-bum.
He is wearing an NKVD officer uniform, but he has a Nazi flag draped over his right shoulder. Once he sees you, he raises his left hand and waves you down.
So are we on the tank and can we see him? Or
Yeah.
Are we in the tank? Right. Can I?
We
can I
had the
pop
other
out of
vehicle
the hatch?
earlier.
Whereabouts on the map is he? I didn't see him.
Oh, God, do I have to make a map of this too?
Well, I thought that's what you were showing us.
No,
This is
this
one
is
of those
just the road.
Right.
It's
Okay.
just
well,
the road.
Can I like leap out of the or like pop out of the bit at the top?
Well, let's dramatize this.
I'm
about.
Saigon springs from the top of the vehicle very dramatically.
Hello, Salvi, invading.
No, I'd like to stay on top in the vehicle, just like pointing out of it. Thank you.
Drive me closer. I wish to hit them with my sword.
Yes. With my dagger, anyway. I need a sword, but it's all right.
Should we maybe aim the turret at this guy?
Jesus.
Just in case.
He's single. It's not.
Yeah, but this is
Okay,
arch.
hang on.
This is
Let
arch
me-
we're talking about.
Let me at least recover this flag, right? Can I yell at him, Bolshevik, drop the flag?
Bolshevik.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
He just looks at you somewhat quizzically and shouts back up, "Asshole!"
What
I'm
language
your
does he shout
contact.
in? Just out of interest.
I get up.
Did he
doing
shout
the-
in German?
I
just
get
shouted
up doing
German.
the proper protocol.
Right. I'll
and
just
saying,
apologize. Say sorry. Sorry. What do we call each other?
What's the code word?
Kameraden.
Yes, the Germans call each other Kameraden.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say comrade.
Herr Officer.
Yeah. So apologies, comrade. I mistook you for a filthy communist.
Well,
Arch, I
there
hate to give
are a
you more
lot
to put on
of
the
them
map.
around, or at least there were.
I do the proper salute and the proper etiquette when seeing a fellow officer.
How the fuck do you know he's an officer?
How do you know
Are
he's
you an
single?
officer?
Well, all right. Is he an officer?
He's a Brandenburger.
What is a Bandenburger?
Oh, they're delicious. They come with a side of fries.
I keep forgetting that you fuckers are uneducated.
When we don't speak German, no.
You're literally making up words on the fly.
And that's
Yeah.
literally how German works as well. Just start adding to the end of a word.
All right, well, your characters would, of course, know this, but the Brandenburger were an elite infiltration commando unit sent in behind enemy lines to capture bridges, blow up communications lines, etc. These guys were running rampant in the Soviet Union way before the invasion happened.
Yeah, we're somewhat
like
of
the
infiltrators
commando.
ourselves.
So what was that, V?
Like the British commandos.
Right. Okay.
No. The British commanders were pussies.
Okay. So what does he want us to do? What's he found? What are we supposed to do?
Okay. He lays out a map so that he can point out roughly where you need to go. He'll show you the way there. There is what appears to be an underground structure at these coordinates. It is partially hidden inside of a barn. We do not know what is inside of it, as we have been ordered to not enter or approach it. We were told to await special units from the Reichsführer's own units. We have been told to instruct you that you may expect opposition of a kind equal to your own, whatever that may mean.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, we have no real intelligence of what may be inside or what you may find inside. Beyond that, you are to secure it and then await the arrival of another special unit, which will quantify and take anything of value. He shrugs and has a drag on his cigarette. I don't know why they just secure it with the Panzergruppen rolling past. The Soviets are nowhere near there.
I find it hard to believe the Soviets don't have anything close to what we are, to our level.
I believe it.
Dude, do you have any paint? Arch, we are down a vehicle. I got drive specifically because we can now have two.
Well, he doesn't seem to have any paint either on him. You know, he pulls out his pockets and is like, no.
Like, is that code? Do I have any paint on me? I don't know the phrase for that.
I wasn't actually asking.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
where-
Well,
where is-
so-
sorry, go ahead.
No, you go on.
Yeah, where is our driver with our coffins? Is he behind us or just?
He's somewhere.
Okay.
Well, we knew that.
Hopefully he's close.
Okay. So do we know
let's
where
get
we're
into
going
mine.
to?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
Should we?
he has a map.
Right. Should we start going and then like park? Like,
Yeah,
half a
let's
mile
get
away or
into
something?
mine.
Okay. So it's only a short walk. The Brandenburg leads you ahead.
This is okay.
This is the Buddhist swastika.
Yep.
Is the wrong
Represents
button.
4 wins.
I'll delete the non-Buddhist symbols just so nobody gets confused. It's starting to get a little bit on the light side, but you've still got some time yet. You're led over to the barn. It seems completely abandoned, like it hasn't been used in ages. The Brandenburger tells you that when they were infiltrating the various Russian units around here, none of them wanted to go near this barn. Like they had some kind of nonsensical Bolshevik superstition about it or something.
As expected.
It was abandoned during the time of the Stalinist purges, apparently, and nobody's gone close to it since. Strange people, these Russians.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a bunch of freaks.
Now, if there is something supernatural and dangerous in there, perhaps our best bet is literally to burn it down, considering it's a barn.
Well,
we're
it's
supposed to
the
secure what's
thing
inside.
underground that's the problem.
Okay. Well, let's just arm up and burst the door down. Like what can
We
it
do have we do have a tank. You know, we could
a hatch in the barn that leads to a bunker, and that's what we need to secure.
Well, here's what we could do. We could lure whatever's in there out and then shoot it with a tank.
I like the
We do have a
subtlety.
giant tank gun.
I would be impressed if anything managed to walk away from being shot point blank with a tank.
I'd be
gun.
impressed if we hit
Giant.
anything with a tank, to be honest. Okay, so can I? Is there like a
Bunch of
floor
V
hatch
dominated.
down or something like that?
There is. He shows you a hatch, which they have identified, which seems, as far as they've been able to tell, to be the only entrance and exit. Although he does tell you that they haven't carried out all that extensive of a reconnaissance here because they too were told to kind of keep their distance from it.
Okay, so I've got quite a good awareness skill. Can I make a listen check of some sort, see if I can hear anything, like tell everyone to shush and then have a listen?
You can, yeah.
How do I do that?
Right. So go to your character.
Mhm.
And since this is awareness, you find awareness. You click on the little dice roller next to it. And then you pick the attribute in question. In this case, probably intelligence? It probably wouldn't be wits or resolve, would it? Or maybe it would be resolve.
Could be composure.
Well, why would it be? Well, I don't think it'd be resolve. I mean,
Composure? Yeah, composure actually sounds kind of good.
yeah, okay.
Because, you know, you have to stay calm and listen, I guess. And then you just select that, submit, and no modifier.
Okay.
All right. So that's a 10. A 10 counts as 4 degrees of success, and every roll above a 6 also counts as a success, and 6s, I believe. So that's 6 degrees of success.
Right. So what do I hear?
Let's see. As you lean down to the almost rotten plank door, it creaks as you put just a little bit of weight on it. It's seemingly almost rotted through. You can clearly tell that nobody's been here in quite a while. The sound behind it, you can hear the sound of wind blowing, the odd echo of it. Like the space behind is clearly far larger than what this barn would seem to suggest. And beneath all of that, you think you can barely hear something that might be chanting.
You might want to let me do a go as well, because I have I have a 4 in awareness that specializes in aromas and smells as well. So let's see if we can't, I don't know, see something. So for that would be awareness plus composure, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I think that works.
Awareness plus composure. Any modifiers to that?
Not unless you don't have anything, like in your bestial thing to bob.
At the moment, I don't think so, no. Just hearing, so let's give that a look.
No, that's horrible. It's something certainly smells. That's for damn fucking sure.
Do I know what the smell is?
No, it just smells rotten, old, stagnant.
Oh, good. That's the answer.
All of the usual horrible things.
Well, let me see. So this is coming from inside the barn?
The underground chamber beneath it.
Yep,
Right.
I want to take point. If you guys are okay, I want to open and climb down.
There is one last thing I'd like to ask before we go in. You said that the door looks like it hasn't been moved in some time?
It looks rotten to the point where if you open it, it might not be
It's
in
come
one
off its
piece.
hinges.
Okay,
Pretty
so
much.
presumably whatever's down there has been down there for quite a while consistently. Or there's like a second way out, but...
Yeah, I want to open it very gently, make as little sound as possible.
Before you do, the door will keep out sunlight. So depending on how long this takes, because light is starting to come up, maybe it's best that we put as little holes in the barn as possible, just in case.
We can also hide in the tank. We can just close that up. And
I
hide
think
in
it's
there.
an underground bunker complex, so it's going to be dark anyway.
We also have our specially designed vampire occluding vehicle.
All right.
Why don't we just?
Opening
Can
it very
we not
gently.
just open it? Like,
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we're opening
Yeah.
it.
right.
Ah.
We have a map
Okay.
for this.
So once you've opened it up, it reveals a long and very, very, very dark corridor.
Okay, who's
One
first?
person thick.
Who has the most constitution?
Yeah.
I have a decent amount. Let me take a check here just to see how...
Let me just look up Auspex because I know that I have things that can help us here.
Or someone that's really good at stealth?
What is that, obfuscation? I don't think any of us have that.
I can...
Stealth is just called stealth, but there is no constitution, so we'll have to figure out what the health one is.
So I have 6 health.
Stamina.
Yeah.
I've got 5 health in total.
I got 3 stamina.
Rags first.
Yeah, there is a stealth skill, but if you have obfuscate as a discipline, you can turn invisible.
I see.
Um,
Well, that won't
And I
help
have
us
a-
very much unless we go one at a time, will it? No, necessarily want to do that.
yeah, I suppose we should proceed fairly slowly, and I could take point. I do have a 4 in awareness, so if anything does start to come, or if I smell anything or hear anything, chances are I'll be the one to know about it first. And I do have the 6 health.
Did I not go down as well, Arch?
I'm just uploading your thing and
right.
there.
So right, yeah. Rags,
what order do you want to go in?
Rags.
I'll take point.
Okay, so Rags first, and then who's second? Any volunteers?
I'll be second.
I have 2 in fortitude. Does that help?
I'm not sure. But
It's
that's
discipline.
actually fortitude. I think will let you resist sunlight for a short amount of time. But that's about it.
Okay.
I'll go second because I've got a fairly short range weapon, I imagine. I'm better in melee as well, so
I got a 3 melee, so
yeah. I got 4.
Okay,
Very good.
4th and 5th.
I grew up in London.
yeah.
That's why I speak English.
That's that doesn't necessarily follow.
Okay, let's carry on.
No, I'm curious if no. I think this is good. I think we got a pretty good setup.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
doesn't it?
All right. So what I'll do, I suppose the party can move at a speed that is very stealthy, like just very slow, kind of cadence forward, and
Well,
get to
why
this
don't-
corner.
Could you stealth down and just look around the corner and see what's there?
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Yeah, because I mean, we're not very, it's literally like 4 or 5 steps, isn't it? So.
Oh, whoops. Get rid of that. How do I get rid of lines? Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, the fortitude actually does a lot more than that. I just get
Oh, yeah, I know,
the
yeah.
number I have in fortitude plus to my health, apparently. And that's just the
Mhm.
start of it.
You have to like spend, but yeah, you can do that. So it's one of the abilities of fortitude.
No, it says it's a passive
Oh, okay.
and free.
Also, question: is it dark down here?
It is pretty dark, yes.
What I'm going to do then is I am going to use my Protean skill for night vision, essentially. Let me see here.
Yeah, I've got something similar. I'll use after you.
Eyes of the Beast. Let's see. No sight penalties imposed by darkness, include supernatural. All right. So I will use that in conjunction with awareness to do a peek down the corridor as it turns to the left.
Okay.
So do awareness, composure, I assume.
Yep, that'll work.
And then a modifier for Eyes of the Beast.
Does that give you night vision?
Yes.
Yeah, then sure.
Pretty good.
Very good. It's a closed door.
God damn it.
Okay, here's what I'll do, Arch. Level
I'll
1.
move down, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll move down, I guess. Level 1 of Auspex gives you heightened senses. Cost is free. Ability to see in pitch darkness, hear ultrasonic frequencies, and smell the fear of cowering prey. And the user adds their Auspex rating to all perception rolls. So I'm just going to activate that. You can keep it on for like, it says one scene, whatever a scene is. And then to keep it on longer, I have to spend willpower.
Yeah, a scene is 5th edition bullshit term for as long as you want, basically, or until the GM says it's over now.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Maybe.
Okay.
I will turn my heightened senses on as well then.
All right.
All right. Would you like to open the door?
Well, can I quietly just check if it's even locked?
Yep, it is knocked.
Okay, before we do it, can I have a listen against it, see if I can hear anything more accurately now?
Sure.
Okay. Composure, right?
Yep, composure and awareness.
Okay. What does that mean?
See, just one level of success because you rolled a single 6, so you don't hear much. It just hears. It sounds empty, creaking. You know.
Okay.
Here, let me give it a go because I've got 3 in Auspex. Just load it up here. Okay, so that would be. I forgot we were rolling already. Awareness plus composure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I add 3 to the modifier because I have 3 in Auspex.
Oh yeah. Wait, I should have added 1 to my modifier.
I did poorly. So there we are.
2 degrees of success. Yeah, you don't really hear much more either. It's just. It sounds eerily quiet.
Okay. I
Does
reckon
my
it's
madness
first.
tell me anything, Arch? Like, do I get any glimpses of the future while hearing the chanting?
Your madness tells you that it's time for breakfast.
I've got artwork here.
Okay, so I suggest we just open the door and basically rush in with our weapons drawn.
This is great. This is a great bit of artwork. Got to use your muscles to drive, bucko.
Okay, well, you can certainly burst in through the door, all action hero like.
I think we should be quiet. Who knows what's on the other side?
Well, it's probably more vampires. That's what it sounds like.
Could be. So what I can do
Vampires.
is I will very slowly, as quietly as I can, start to push the door open as I peer down into whatever's behind it.
Okay, yep. You can do so fairly quietly and calmly. The room appears empty.
Can we see the room?
Oh, I bet. Would you like to check that assumption?
Can we hear the chanting that Sargon heard while listening in?
It's too low. Only Sargon could just barely catch a glimpse of it, and that was sort of a very good roll.
Can I see into this room?
It appears empty.
But
I'm not
can
going to
we see
reveal the room for you until you say whether or not you're going to push in. That way, I can surprise you with shit later.
But the one of the primary benefits of vision is being able to perceive things at a distance.
Yep, and the room perceives as it appears to be empty.
Okay,
But
let's
do you
just
know
open
so?
it then. Let's just
Yeah,
open it.
yeah, let's slip in, I guess.
All right.
Okay. The room is indeed empty, although there is a large pile of scorched wood, timber, and other remnants there, and what appears disturbingly much like the remnants of a human.
Who's playing Nazi Jordan Peterson? Just out of interest. Oh, good job.
Yeah, it was his birthday the day that we were doing this. The day that we were doing character creation.
Right, yeah.
Okay,
So these are gaping doors. They're just standing open, whilst these are locked. Or, well, closed.
I'd like to have a look down this hallway.
I'll go with.
All right. It appears to be leading up to the closed door.
Have a look down this hallway.
It leads to another closed door.
Okay. Does anyone want to check the pile of debris?
Well, actually, yes. There's one of us has it, and I forget who has it. But there's a discipline that allows you to basically gain knowledge from human remains. Was it you, Sargon, that has it? Is it a blood magic thing?
I've got blood sorcery. I don't know whether that does that.
Let me check the rule book here.
Well, I have a 3 in investigation, and I have a specialty in chemistry and biology. So I would assume the charred remains of humans would fall into the biology chemistry specialty with the investigation.
Yeah, but it won't get you supernatural information about the person, though.
All right, yeah.
And there's
right.
There's a discipline that does that. I just got to find it.
But sometimes natural information is cool too.
Well, yeah, I guess give it a go while I'm looking. God damn
So
it.
investigation, and that'll go with, I guess, would that be wits?
To investigate the pile of burned remains. And you're just, investigating it. You're not using like a special thing.
Well, I have specialties in biology and chemistry.
Well, to be fair, biology probably wouldn't tell you too much about the scorched remains, nor would chemistry, not at least without access to, experimental care.
Can't we just have a normal look at them and see if there's anything obvious about them?
Yep, that would be what investigate and intelligence would probably go for.
I reckon
Right.
it might be fairly easy to determine that he was burned to death.
Relatively.
Ooh.
I've got heightened senses as well, which I assume counts.
Yep. Okay, so that's 5 degrees of success for Rags. It definitely appears to be the remains of a humanoid of sorts, rather than necessarily a full human. It appears to have had some form of mutation. Its legs have twisted and bent in strange fashions, but only in parts. Its right leg appears to be that of a large lupine animal of some sort, whilst its left appears entirely human. Its left arm, however, is grossly muscled, like far too heavily muscled for a human. And yet its right is entirely natural.
Can I check
Does anyone not know what lupine means so that I can...
wolf?
It
Oh,
means
yeah, but no.
wolf-like.
yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Sargon,
I
can you
think
try
we
an
figured it
occult
out.
check? Maybe you can
I
figure
know,
it out.
What's all that
Whoa.
noise? Man?
V, you watching TV?
I said, can you try an occult check to see if you can figure out what this is?
Before we go
I
to the
mean,
next investigation, could the skull? What does the skull look like?
The skull looks halfway between a human and a dog, like
Disgusting
strangely
to imagine.
elongated in some areas.
God, it's Rags.
What an aberration!
Okay, so I've got it here. Sargon can use taste for blood.
What page are you looking on, man?
That's 272. The user, and then it also can extends to 273. The user dabs the blood on their tongue and makes a resolve plus blood sorcery roll. With
Dev,
a win,
Dev.
the user.
Dev,
Yes.
let me just real quick here ask you a very important question.
There might be one dab somewhere. I know
No,
it's
there
mostly
mightn't.
burnt. I know it's mostly burned, but maybe there's like a dab on the wall that escaped scorching or something.
It's a fucking burnt corpse.
Fine,
Okay,
just
so
like
it's the burnt corpse of a werewolf. That's fine.
Well, do you want to
That's
do
not
the
fine, that's terrible.
occult check to figure it out?
A what check? Sorry, an occult check. Yeah, I can do that. I assume I'll use intelligence for this.
Yes.
I take it I won't use my heightened senses either.
Right. 3 degrees of success. Okay. You come to the conclusion that despite first appearances, it is not a werewolf. Instead, due to the structure of the bones and how they have seemingly shifted whilst they have been burned, you conclude that this was a shapeshifter, a very rare creature, a group of people able to shift between animal forms and human forms at will.
Sounds like heresy to me.
I think it's all right.
So
That's
druids.
probably
He
right.
found druids.
Right.
well,
Okay.
I think there are druids in this universe. Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Should we
druids
start
in the real
opening
world.
doors?
Before that, as you have a closer look at the scorched remains and rummage about a bit, you discover one piece of the corpse, a small bone buried inside of the victim's chest cavity. It looks abnormal. It looks pristinely white, despite all of the other bones around it having been scorched completely black. Your occult knowledge will tell you that this is very unnatural. and probably something that could only have been achieved by some sort of an enchantment. And upon closer inspection, there does indeed appear to be nearly imperceptible runic traces carved into the bone.
Okay. Do I know anything about these runic traces?
They appear ancient. You'd probably need some time to study to get a good idea out of it.
I have a couple points in academics. Maybe I could throw that at it.
It's probably a combination of academic and occult, but it's
Yeah,
regardless
zero in
something
occult.
you're gonna have
it's something you
to
need
spend
to
some
study,
time
right,
to look
okay.
into.
Okay, fair
Okay.
enough.
I'll put it into my pocket or something, or I'll put it into my inventory.
Right. Okay, that's all of interest in this room, at least as far as you can tell.
Okay. Right. Should we open a door?
Oh, the inventory is on the details tab of the character sheet.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay. Took me a while to find it.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
let's investigate this one to the right here, right by the bone pile.
Okie doke.
All right. I'll check and see if the door's locked.
It is not.
All right, like the first door, I will slowly push it open as I peer into the darkness.
Okay. It appears to just lead to yet another door.
I've had about enough of this bullshit.
Whoever's down here is clearly very fond of doors.
All right, let's descend into this Minecraft cave, everyone. Is this door locked?
That door does not appear to be locked either, no.
All right, well, I guess I'll motion for everyone to stack up.
How very professional.
Well, we are professionals in every sense of the word.
Okay.
I will, with the same quietly, slowly push the door open as I peer down into whatever awaits.
All right. This room appears to be blocked off by huge piles of rubble.
Okay.
2 doors to nothing. Nice.
All right.
It's the less glamorous part of the job, but someone's got to do it. Someone's got to check all these doors.
Okay.
Well-
So let's just go do the other one.
The
Yeah.
rubble is very appreciative of your diligence.
All right, I assume that it's impassable. It completely blocks the place from ceiling to floor. We can't get through. There's no other side.
Yeah, it's just a massive pile of rubble.
All right, I gotcha. Video game dead end.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Let's check this bottom door because we don't know where that top corridor technically leads yet.
All right.
We don't know if it goes on or anything.
I love V's character. He looks awesome. I love his Nazi Ubermensch.
Is this door locked?
It does not appear to be locked, no.
All right. Well, like all of the doors before it, I will slowly open the door and peer down.
Okay. Let us see. Ooh. Okay. Roll a stealth check.
All of us?
No, just Rags.
Okay.
Just pure stealth.
Pure stealth.
If
So
you don't have
attribute.
You can't actually do that now. Stealth plus probably dexterity.
All right.
Carefully trying to push it open. Oh my Jesus. Right. Right. Well, Rags rolls like a little V. As you open the door slowly and very, very, very carefully, you notice a sound from behind, the rustling of pages.
Hmm. Well, we're talking like not in a book, like loose on the floor.
No, like in a book.
Oh. All right. What do I see?
Nothing. You only get like, a little sliver before you hear the noise.
So is that wall in front of me? Because I don't know where like the wall is.
The wall is here.
And the space beneath the door, surely I can see that.
No, you only open it a tiny bit before you hear the noise.
I see. I'm gonna stop, and I'm going to whisper, if any, to Sargon, if I can let him know that I hear something down in the distance, like the turning of the pages of a book. So there very well might be someone down there. Can anyone recognize that sound, or can you tell if there's anything else in this room?
I think we should just go in, guns drawn.
All right.
If it's something that's not dangerous, then we'll just threaten it, and if it's dangerous, we'll shoot it.
Fair enough. V,
Yeah, I'm in.
You
come.
put your headphones in.
We're Rainbow Sixing this. Come on.
Yeah.
Rainbow Sixing this, huh? Okay, so you're going in, full aggression mode, guns drawn, etc.
So
Right.
we're coming
Guns
up to a room with a bunch of occult books in it with Fee. Maybe we don't want a repeat of the last campaign.
Oh no, V can't read. All right, so I guess we're gonna do this. So I've got my SMG in my hands. Well, actually, will I be able to finish opening the door in stealth because of the roll, or will opening the door further just guarantee the stealth failure?
Well, you stopped it because you were afraid of being noticed, so you could take the risk, but...
I say we just burst in and yell, like, freeze in Russian, and if they don't freeze, we start shooting.
You know Russian, Simon?
Yes.
Would I happen to know who the Camarilla Prince in this area is?
In fucking Russia? No.
Because I would say in the name of the prince,
So you'd be lying.
Just say, how about we just say shoot, or we'll shoot you, stop, or we'll shoot you.
Well, we
Okay.
can just say in the name of the Camarilla freeze.
They might not know who that is.
No.
So when you're going to burst into a room, we'll roll initiative as if there were enemies on the other side. Click on your character's icon on the map, so you have that selected.
Yeah.
And then go to your character sheet and roll Composure plus Awareness. And with a little bit of luck, that should fill itself into the turn order.
And the way you do that is that you click on awareness, the awareness roll, and you add it onto it composure.
Mm-hmm. Doing it advantage for ambush.
And do we get any heightened
bonus
senses?
for shock and awe.
Is it, since we're using awareness, is this heightened senses?
Oh, right. Fuck. That was the thing that didn't actually bloody work, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing that didn't work. Okay, so count the amount of pips you have in Composure plus Awareness, and then roll that amount of d10s.
All right. Do we get bonuses for ambush, right?
For ambush? How do you know if you're ambushing?
Well, we can hear someone turning pages.
Yeah, and we're in stealth.
Yes. Yeah. If there is someone in there, then you will get a surprise attack on him. That's not a bonus to this, but you get to act first.
Sorry, you did say 6 d10s, right?
As many d10s as you have composure and awareness.
Yeah, okay. So I've rolled 6 d10s.
You rolled 3 sets of 3 d10s. Why do you have to make this difficult?
Two sets of 3.
Oh my god! Really, game?
35.
That's cruel.
Bonuses then?
and unusual.
No bonuses.
Dev, do you have? You can't have 1, right? Fine.
No, I 3d10.
Okay,
That was an accident. I rolled a 3d10. I got 21.
that sounds a lot more reasonable. Yes.
35, man. That's awesome. I actually got a good roll.
Must be nice.
It's great.
Okay. So this will be your initiative order. Would you like to restack on the door according to it first? I'll let you just do that for free.
I take it I can just squeeze past Rags into that square, yeah, like to that, right?
Yeah, you
I'll
can just
go for it.
change up like that, maybe.
What? Right. So is everyone okay with me just bursting in there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. How far can I move, by the way?
Good question. Very good question.
Let's say 30
I've
meters.
got a
for all of us.
dexterity of 3. Don't know whether that counts towards it. Till.
How about 10 meters for 1 point in dexterity, Arch?
Is there not a rule for this?
No, like there isn't actually a proper rule to this. It's just
What? There isn't a rule
Yeah.
for movement.
you're supposed to have take it as a minor action, but for the life of me, I can't see any like this is how far you move. Let me just check under who goes first. Surprise attack, close combat.
Then why not just make it 10 meters per 1 point in dexterity, Arch?
No, because that's fucking retarded, V. Shame on you. And burn.
You mean 1 meter per point, V?
It sounds more reasonable, but it's
Oh, you're a
probably-
vampire. you
Well, no,
move
no.
really
It's
fast.
well in D&D it's like 5 feet movements, isn't it? Like for that they use. So
Yeah, but you're a vampire. You're supposed to move faster than a human.
Okay,
True.
like one. What was it? 30 meters per. Point?
Here's something that I found, Arch, that is apparently buried deep in the rulebook. I'll post it in the D&D chat.
Yes, please do.
Walking 7 yards per turn. Jogging is 12 plus dexterity yards per turn. Running 23 times dexterity yards per turn.
Oh, so it's more
Characters-
than what I suggested.
Characters may move half their maximum running speed and still attack or perform an action in a turn.
or what was
Then
the
if you're various levels of injured, you lose some movement.
Okay. Do you have any idea which page that could be on?
Nope, that's somebody.
I'm-
It's like
I'm looking. It's somewhere around 297, 298, something like that.
okay. Yeah, I got that from a forum, and a guy was just reading from the manual himself.
Right, hang on a sec. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
And if you have celerity, you can actually get extra movement.
Yeah, I just control F to walking, and there's no mention of walking in that context in the book.
No, I know. It's
Let's try running.
try
Like, I
like
swear to
that.
God, I looked, I couldn't find anything that looked like fucking movement rules.
Yeah.
Minor actions 298. Let's see. Minor action 298. No. Reading weapon. All players from non action main term reduce no.
No, movement in conflicts 298.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading now.
Yeah, there we are. Movement is often abstracted, nevertheless.
Yes, but it can nevertheless be
Yeah.
seen a part of damage.
Yeah.
In a position of conflict, generally handle a move beyond the immediate as a minor action. Well, a maneuver. Yeah, but it's not a maneuver. A maneuver is an action. Yeah, no, there does actually not seem to be any like proper fucking movement rules.
That's really silly.
That
Interesting.
is dumb. So okay, what would the maneuver do? So maneuver, that's you have to roll off against your opponent to get a position. Okay, dumb. Right. Let's just say that you can move, moving and being able to fire to a degree of accuracy. So a half move would be in 3 seconds. I'd probably say 5 meters tops. So 10 meters full move.
5 squares, yeah.
Yeah, around about. That doesn't sound too unreasonable, does it?
I guess
No,
you
not
should really
really.
add this
But
to
then
the
again,
house
we,
rules.
we are vampires, so.
I don't care.
I reckon maybe 2 squares per point of dexterity could be a fair rule. Then I've got 6 because I've got a particularly high dexterity.
The problem with that is if someone has no dexterity, they literally can't move.
Nobody has no dexterity, but yeah, I think that would be true. Yeah.
Well, like no.
This is a statement in English.
Not necessarily. Dexterity doesn't necessarily mean the ability to walk.
No, but it's an attribute in this, and it's like just in any other sort of D&D game. If you've got a dexterity of 0 in D&D, you can't move. If you have a constitution of 0, you are dead. If you have an intelligence or wisdom,
I don't think.
0,
But
you've got
in
no
this,
perception or thought process.
but in these rules, you can have skills with 0.
Oh right, that's gay.
No, you can't.
What?
You can be reduced to,
Physical
yeah,
trait.
you have 1 at the very least in traits.
Okay,
Oh,
fair
and
enough.
traits.
Yes, you have 1 at the very least.
Okay, so are we happy with 2 squares per dexterity point, or 3 maybe?
Would be the simpler way to do it, but perhaps it would be better to have a logarithmic scale. Like you don't get that much more. Like if you have 6, you're going to get to move 6 times further in a turn than someone who has 1.
Yeah, I'm
you have
fine
what?
with
If you have a
like a
dexterity
flat
of 6.
amount that is then modified by dexterity, not entirely based purely on your dexterity.
Or just 1 plus your dexterity then?
So let's say that times 2. So you have a base move of 5 and then 2 meters per pip, because that would mean that somebody with maxed out dex would be like 3 times as fast, which sounds good.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yep, I'm okay.
Well, then you guys are going to have to wait up for me if we go jogging.
Okay, so hang on. How are we calculating this then? You got a base move of 5 squares. 5 plus.
Yes.
2
So I
times
just
dex.
added in the house rules. So base move 5 and then a plus 2 meters move per point of dexterity.
Okay, and you can move half of that and still fire.
Yeah, I think that sounds okay.
Okay, let me just let me make a note of it.
People are telling me where this is in the manual.
House rules.
Only page 300.
House rules. There is no movement in the thing.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy with the house rules as long as we know what it is. I don't care how we calculate it. Really.
Yep. We can potentially, fix up a little bit more on it later if it feels too slow or too fast.
Right. Okay, so I've got 11.
All right. That means you can move 11 meters into the room.
Well, I don't need to move 11. I mean, I can just can I move 1 and then just view?
Right. So you want to be aggressive about this, yeah? Bursting into the room.
I'll burst in, and then depending on what I can see, I'll.
Okay. So you kick open the door, bursting into the room, shouting out in Russian, freeze or we'll shoot you.
Yeah.
The rough equivalent. So you
Are
see.
these are just mats on the floor, yeah?
Yes. You see a man sitting on an ancient, moldering couch. He was reading a book the moment you entered. Once you kicked open the door, he startled up from his position and dropped his book on the floor.
Oh, and it's not his turn, is it?
No.
Right, okay. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just do it. Do you want me to shoot him, guys? Because I think I could.
We don't know anything.
I
about
can
him yet.
interrogate him with the dominant spell. So.
Right, okay. Well, I'll just shout at him freeze in Russian. Don't move in Russian, point my gun in.
Okay. V?
Right. Let's see.
That's
Okay,
not
move
where
over
you're standing.
How
Sorry.
far can you move as well?
7 meters.
Okay, but that's not where you're standing, V.
For future reference, the Russian word for
That's
stop
better.
is stop.
So I'll move here.
Okay.
And then I'll cast Dominate on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that? Can you do that? Can you do a full move and a spell?
Is that your full movie?
Yeah.
Okay, then no.
No, I mean it's the half move that you're allowing, 5 meter plus the 2 dexterity.
Is that the half move or the full move?
That's the full move.
That's the full move.
Oh, so half move would have been okay. Hold on.
3 meters.
Yeah, all right. I will say then, in the name of the Camarilla, raise your hand,
Yeah, so you could get to there.
and I'll shout it in Russian.
Cool. I want to make you fucking roll bluff, but I can't be bothered. Dev, your turn.
All right, so it's 5, and then 1, 2 for each deck, so I have 9. So can I
No,
get
Art,
to like?
I did a full move, so I should be here next to Sargon.
No, if you do a full move, you can't do an action.
But so talking is an action.
Yeah.
Casting as disciple ability is an action, yes.
I didn't cast anything though.
Okay, in that case, you don't get dominate.
Yeah, I didn't cast it.
Okay.
Okay, I can get around the corner here, and it looks like I can spend like maybe 4 meters or something.
Yep.
3.5 to get like right here ish.
Yep, you can.
Okay, I'm going to use one of my Auspex abilities. Let me just pull it up here. Let me get it. Oops, I accidentally refreshed it. Hold on.
Do we need to use an ability on this guy? I mean, he's probably just going to surrender.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to hurt him. I'm not doing anything like that.
But like, he's
Sargon,
probably just going to surrender.
You haven't met V, have you?
Okay, just go down to it. 248 here. Give me a second. I have a feeling that the people here aren't going to surrender, actually, but let me just load this up. The one that I used yesterday, the mind reading one. Let me just find it. Is it not premonition?
Guys pointed out that dominate
All right.
doesn't work as well against supernatural things, which might actually be a good way of filtering whether he's supernatural or not.
No, it
I'm
wasn't
gonna use-
supernaturals. They just got
You won't have to dominate as the test because I have an ability, I believe, that will allow me to discern that.
I
Let
am
me
going to
double-check.
use Share the Senses, level 3 Auspex ability.
Okay.
Is he afraid? Trevor? Does he feel fear?
I'm sure he's shitting himself.
It costs 1 rouse check, so I'll do that right now.
Why, just the moment we come across
Yeah,
anyone
hold up.
suspicious, do we all invade
can-
their senses?
No, I can do that. This is a thing that I can do as
Well, I'm doing
animalism
this
for free.
I'm doing
All
this
right.
anyway. So
All right, go
all
for
right, and wait. Did I get it or no?
You just gain a point of hunger. I think the ability still gets off.
Yep. Okay, so 1 point of hunger. That's no big deal. I'm not too hungry yet, and it's resolve plus discipline. Any modifiers, Arch?
Nope.
Because he's frightened. No. Okay. Oh well. There we go.
Okay.
It's not fine.
110.
Okay. Now then, roll wits plus resolve.
Okay. Wait, wits and resolve?
Yes, wits and resolve.
Is
Okay.
he mind dominating Dev or something?
There you go.
Do crit succeeds like the one he rolled previously? Do they multiply by 4?
Yes. Wits resolve 4 degrees of success.
Yep.
Right. You reach out to get into his mind, to sense him out. As you do so, you can feel him lock his eyes onto you, and your perception of the world shifts for a second, as if you were entering into his mind, and he appears differently all of a sudden. His eyes glow in the dark, and he grows exponentially larger in front of you, like he rises like a giant. It hits you almost like a electrical shock, and you withdraw your probe.
And then after I withdraw it, is he actually still that size, or is he just back to normal?
He's back to normal. That was
Okay.
They are an underground
image.
bunker.
So that was just him. That was his fuck off, I guess.
Basically.
All right.
That's some cool imagery, actually. When
Jürgen
you try to invade their mind, they
Panzerson?
do that. Jürgen Panzerson.
What would you like to do? Fire at Panzerfaust?
Well, okay, so we now know that he's supernatural.
Yes.
Now look. I there's a lot of things that you guys can do that I can't do, but what I do have is the ability to perform. So perhaps I could try diplomacy. Perhaps someone could actually give diplomacy a chance for once.
So
Give
we
peace a
have
chance.
we have two people shouting, one mind dominate, and now it's like, hey, we're okay.
Calm down.
Let's-
Let's not have this go out of control.
And let's not give him mixed messages either. Just fucking surrender.
Is he not surrendering?
Well, you don't know yet. It hasn't been his turn yet.
Hasn't been his turn yet.
Well, can we all agree to let him take his turn just to see if he's going to surrender?
No, I'm in the fuck this shit mood. I'm going to put a slug in him.
1 second ago, you were like, stop in the name of the prince. And now, like, just fucking waste this.
Yeah,
food.
but he kind of did some shit to Devil, and I don't like that.
I see.
What you're saying is he defended himself from Devo trying to do some shit to him.
The way he
I don't
defended
like
himself is intimidating to me.
I don't like the way he defended himself.
All right, it's just Rags and me. So if both of us are willing to postpone our turns to after him, we can see what he does.
Well, you should at
Okay,
least
with that,
enter
right?
the room.
I can enter the room, sure. But I want to be able to keep the turn, so maybe not.
No,
Yeah,
I can
but-
stay into the room.
Yeah, just wait until he has his turn, because then he'll act, and then you guys can come in and smack him.
All right, yeah. As long as you're
Are we,
okay
do,
with that,
are,
Rags?
we, are we doing turn postponing again?
As long as Rags is okay with it.
Yeah, I can see. I'm watching this.
All right, Arch. So skip him 2.2 bits up the turn order then for now. We'll go afterwards.
Okay. Let me roll his initiative then. Oh, this is going to be a pain, but I will.
You can always just surrender.
Should I make it quite that easy?
I did just give him the option. I don't have to shoot him.
I have a feeling shooting him might not be as final as you hope.
I've got a silver knife as well that I actually have really good skill in. So
silver?
Jesus.
I'll be using that as quickly as I can.
Did you get the
There we
silver?
go.
Well, you said it was just a silver knife.
Yeah, we all have silver knives.
Oh, do we? Okay.
Yep.
That's fine.
Right.
Dagger, sorry, not like a bread knife or anything. I mean, this isn't London.
Oh, it's a fucking nice knife too. It's a SS Schutzstaffel dagger.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, you rolled a 54.
Bullshit.
Right. So as you pass your turn,
I want to recount.
he pulls out a small knife from in his big billowing sleeves, and he drags it down his arm towards you, Sargon, as he shouts out some words in ancient language, and his blood splatters out towards you. And as it comes towards you, you can see it discolor in midair.
To what color?
Darkish, vipery green.
Right, okay. Can I
God,
dodge
he's a
out of the way?
Vulcan.
He's a Vulcan.
Yeah, you roll stamina plus occult or fortitude.
Where's fortitude?
It's a discipline.
Oh, right, okay. I don't have that then.
Which I have.
Stamina and occult. That's
Mhm.
not a problem.
Just the part in the MMO where we see the skull icon above his
Hang on a
level.
sec. Do I get any modifiers at all?
No.
Actually, hold on about that. Arch, if this guy's a Tremere, then Sargon should have a -1 as a modifier.
He's not a Tremere.
All right. That's
Well, there we go.
ooh.
Right. So The gushing spray of darkish green viscous fluid flies towards you. You do not manage to get out of the way, and it splatters you.
Did I just get acid attacked?
Does
Basically,
it have an
yes.
effect similar to quick-drying concrete?
You can use dexterity and athletics to try and dodge it, because you failed to kind of, discern or dispel it.
I'm happy to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Is this the vampire's version of Sadiq Khan?
Milkshake blood.
Okay. Yep. You don't manage to get out of the way, so that was 1 degree of success on that.
I like the sound of the faux distress in his voice. It's like, oh no, you didn't get out of the way.
Right. The poison splatters your upper body and your arm and eats through your uniform in seconds and begins seeping in through your cold, dead skin. If you could feel pain, you would almost certainly be rendered unconscious now.
Well,
But since
so
you're
I'm glad to have you in the campaign.
You take 4 points of just superficial damage.
Okay,
So then you go to your health and you click on the health once.
right.
There you go. Yeah, like that. And then you do that for 4 of the pips.
Jesus.
So this is superficial damage, which means as a vampire, you don't care too much about this. You can heal this by doing a rouse check and healing. Like, this is basic bitch shit to you.
Right.
The level 2 damage, the lethal damage, that's going to be a hell of a lot more difficult to get rid of. And aggravate damage, that's like a human getting shot, basically. Bad news.
Oh, good. Because I was about to ask what that does, because my claws will do aggravated health damage.
Yep,
Oh,
it will
yeah?
be very bad news for anyone. Right, so he has done his turn, and now it's his turn again.
What?
Oh?
Yep, because you delayed your turn, and then he rolled a 54 on his initiative.
I was like, no, isn't it their go afterwards?
Yeah, we delayed our turn until after his.
Oh yeah, and yeah, you're right. You are correct. Go ahead, do your turns.
Now I think diplomacy might be off the table.
He doesn't seem diplomatically inclined.
My friend, stop spraying acid around and have a chat. All right, I think I'm just going to wander into
Right, go-
about here if I can. Here,
Go and deal with
wherever
this
I need to
ethnic
go.
minority.
You're not showing your
Yeah, you
cursor.
can't see it.
That's a table.
So that would be a move of 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, no,
Isn't
I think I
isn't
have
that a
7.
table or something.
Well, I'm standing next to the table then.
Okay.
Jump on the
Because
table.
I have, is it 2 times dex plus 5?
Yes. So each
then I-
dex point is 2 meters of movement.
Okay, so, and that's for the full move, not the half move.
Yes.
And okay, so now are we rounding up or down when we half that for the half move?
Down.
Yeah. I think what we'll do is we'll probably take the base move and we'll make it 6 for ease, I guess. Because then we should end up with round numbers.
Yeah,
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Works for me. Okay, so I have half of 8 then is 4, so I can move from here 1, 2, 3 to here as a half move, I believe.
Mhm.
And then I shall open fire, which I don't think
I'm
I've
in the
ever
way.
done in this campaign.
I think
But
I'm in
Sargon's
the way.
life is going to be in danger.
That wasn't an issue in the other D&D. Yes.
Yeah,
it is here.
it's an issue here.
Okay.
Basically, the way we'll do friendly fire is if you go straight through, you will hit, unless you do like a critical hit on the enemy. If the arrow intersects partially, so like for example, like on Dev there, then you'll hit if you critically miss. So there's a little bit of a chance to shoot, but right now you're gonna hit Sargon unless you roll like fucking 4 degrees of success
As
at
he
least.
tells Sargon, like, get down.
Well, it's not
No.
my turn, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, you're free to shoot Sargon. That's that's just fun and games. But
Let's leave that for the second episode. Sargon's here.
I'm looking for something in the rulebook that might help, but I'm not going to waste too much time.
Is this factoring in how you said this guy grew to large size?
no, that was
It was
only
just
in Dev's
psychological.
mind.
Yeah, that was mentally, yeah.
Ah,
And
Just
manual,
move your
dude.
full movement.
Just come over here, Zulu. Let's do a fight.
Yeah, all right. I'm not finding it in the manual. It's going to take years to control F through all the instances, so I'll just 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do.
Okay, and Rax.
So the in the handbook here it says that feral weapons will do cause aggravated damage to mortals. Superficial damage inflicted from feral weapons is not halved. So what does that mean exactly?
That means that a supernatural being would usually take half damage from something basic, like being shot, for example. So you ignore that. So you do full damage with those claws. And if they do aggravate damage to mortals, then that basically means if you hit a mortal with any of that, he's probably dead.
All right, I gotcha. And so our rule for movement was wait. Do we know if the acid blood it's acid blood in him, or it's acid as part of like a spell that he used or some ability that he
It
used?
looks like a spell.
All right, because I don't want to jump on him and cut him up.
The blood transmogrified in the air.
All right, that's what I was thinking and hoping. And our movement rules are 5 + 2 per dexterity.
6.
Six
Base,
plus
so
two.
we get a nice round one.
So 6 movement with a +2 per dexterity, right?
Yes.
All right, so my dexterity is 3, I believe. Let me double check. Doop-doo. All right, so I can move 12 as a full movement. And you said half, and then we can make actions?
Yeah.
All right, so I will do a movement of 6 right here. And then I will, because this guy's supernatural, so I'm not even going to bother shooting him with bullets. And I'm going to cast Feral Weapons in order to turn my hands essentially into claws.
Yep. Full Wolverine.
Wolverine. We're gonna cut a mofo.
Let's see. I am going to slap. Which one will work? That one on you?
Do what?
An icon.
Yes.
Just so you've got a spell effect.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right. Now it's the Mage's turn again. Let's see. He doesn't like. So, V does look like the person who deserves an acid milkshake.
There's one for your claws. I'm so disappointed in you.
All right. Actually, does he want to run away, considering the fucking situation? He might.
Considering he casually rolled out a 54 earlier, I'm thinking he might be a higher level than us.
All the better for running away. It is a 5v1.
Is that just a really good roll, Arch?
It's obviously just a really good roll.
Or is this the part in the MMO where the enemy has a skull icon above their level?
Okay. So he reaches out a hand towards V, and the hand starts glowing red, and his skin splits apart down his fingers, and blood starts seeping down his hand, and it begins frothing and bubbling as it exits his body, and he shouts out yet more arcane language.
Oh, wizards in this universe are so edgy.
What was it? Occult and what? Academics, or what did you say Sargon roll was?
Let's see.
V, get your headphones, man.
I don't have them, which is why they turned off my mic.
How do you not have headphones?
My cat literally chewed through the cord.
Oh,
You're
this
fucking-
excuse.
God,
every
This
time.
excuse
The
again.
dog ate my homework.
How many headsets has that happened to now?
Fucking 50.
You know what you should do? You should probably just close the door to your room.
Then I isolate the cat.
Yeah, outside of your room. That's the idea.
But I have a pet to play
Door-
with. That's
doors-
just lock it in a room.
V, you have us to play with.
Anyway,
correct.
art is occult plus what? Intelligence or?
Quick, change subject.
Quick, change the subject. So, roll composure and occult or fortitude if you have it. Right, so that's 3 degrees of success. Oh, God. Okay.
Yes, chat's saying V, get wireless headphones. Or do what I
That's
did
what
and
I
make
have.
your own.
No, the cat will find a way to chew through the signal or something.
Probably, yes. So
If he
Wireless
gets
headphones are
wireless
great.
ones, he can't make the excuse anymore.
he advances towards you with his horrifyingly now disfigured hands outstretched. You might want to try and dodge this shit.
I have a feeling this isn't going to be a hug.
What was the dodge roll for? Like
Dexterity, athletic. Well, that's fucking unfortunate, V.
Is this California? Because if so, it's not illegal for him to transmit that disease.
Oh yeah, it's only a misdemeanor.
Okay. Fucking hell. Right. Okay. So right. Fuck. Okay. I should have thought of this before using the fucking spell, shouldn't I?
You feel free to change your mind.
No. This will work out just fine. I just need to see what happens to V. Well, I mean, I needed to get into this at some point, so good. Feel free to speculate on how badly fucked V is.
I don't know the rule set nearly well enough.
I'm thinking about it here. I'm just trying to think of all the blood magic that I know in this series. I think he might be kind of fucked. I mean, I'm assuming he's some kind of a blood mage because he's using blood in all of his attacks. Regular mages don't usually do this.
Unless they're
Like
really edgy.
I feel like I'm with Sherlock Holmes or something.
Chat's answer to your question is F.
Right. V has a lot of hunger all of a sudden. In fact, V's hunger is maxed out several times over, and you will have to make a frenzy roll.
Hunger for knowledge, right?
Uh,
The pursuit of learning.
Is V gonna have to re-roll?
So, add so equal to 1/3 of their humanity. So take 1/3 of your humanity, and then your willpower. That number of d10s. All right, that's not bad. 1, 2, but not good enough. Right. V goes into frenzy.
Well, I knew he'd be the first.
Hungry V.
Oh, good. Now we have two enemies.
Basically,
Yeah.
yes.
From what I recall, this is like character death, isn't it?
No, he's just frenzied.
Okay, so he hasn't completely. Okay, yeah. Because there is a state in this game where you get hungry enough, you basically lose your character, and he never comes back.
That sounds cruel and unusual. Why would I do that to V so early?
I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah. So V is maximum hunger, which is not necessarily ideal. There you go. Maximum hunger.
Why would he try to fuck with a vampire this way?
Did he know he was a vampire?
Oh, he
I
thought
mean,
we
I
were
did
just
warn him
mortal,
about
but he
the
wanted us to
Camarilla.
really crave hot dogs and steak. I don't know.
Yeah, it's max hunger. It's max hunger and 0 humanity, and then you lose your character.
Hell, he's not
Yeah.
0 humanity, luckily. Ooh, there is actually a frenzy button. What happens if I roll this, I wonder?
Oh, God.
So,
Is that the button that creates psychedelic lights in the Roll20 interface?
so that does do the frenzy stuff for you. Okay, that's good to know.
I rolled 6 though.
Is there a hunger roll? Because he needs to make a hunger roll. Many.
I think it is that button that you just pressed, Arch. That is the roll you're talking about.
No, that's frenzy. They gain a hunger die, a 10 die. So, because I prefer there's full rolls lower than the character's hunger, simply roll number of hunger dice equal to the dice pool. What? What? What does that even mean?
It means
Unless
he's
you've created an
fine.
enemy so powerful you don't even understand how to account for it.
Right. V, roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 d10s.
This will be your damage.
Oh, holy shit! You fucking you make it.
Good roll.
Yeah. Thank fucking your lucky star for those criticals. Without those, you would not have had a fucking chance.
I would say V's using up his crit successes, but it's V. He'll get more.
Because according to this, if he can't roll more successes than his hunger, then he gets to roll on really, really funny charts. Like, turning him into a ravenous ghoul or something.
Oh, yeah.
Right, you are stunned for a turn as you just desperately try to keep in your hunger, but until you succeed on that willpower roll, you're going to view everybody here as a nice, tasty snack.
Sure, but isn't he going to also view the guy who was attacking him as a nice, tasty snack?
Almost certainly, yes. And in fact, upon doing this, the guy slightly recoils and his eyes widen as he sees V's just... his fangs are protruding from his mouth now. He's growling. He's fucking... he's looking full-on bestial. And it's very clear that this wasn't the intended consequence.
Okay. Is it my turn yet? Because I'd like to stab him.
Yes, it is your turn.
Yeah. Can I stab him with
Can
my
I go?
knife?
I want to stab him.
You can indeed stab him, yes.
Okay, what do I roll?
Melee and dexterity, since it's just a little dagger.
It's a silver dagger. I don't know if that does anything.
Probably not to this guy.
Oh, fuck's sake.
That was fucking horrible.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
All right. Well, I mean, it's possible that he could fail all of his defense rolls.
We've got some artwork here. Let me just pull it up real quick. There's the It's Breakfast Time comic. And then Carlos from Crusaders has come back. I hope we have enough blood. And fuck off. It's pretty good.
That's the impression I'm getting of this guy's attitude.
More
Leave
or
me
less.
alone. I want to study.
Is that my turn, is it?
Yeah, so he doesn't just dodge your knife. He does that full-on samurai thing where he catches it between his palms.
Okay. What is messed open hands?
Yeah, he disarms you.
What? Oh, okay, fine. What can I do?
Well, you had a cool silver dagger.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, now it's his
Right.
cool silver dagger after fucking 10 degrees of success.
Okay.
He's still touching the blade, though.
Yes, and his hands aren't burning, which means he's probably not a werewolf.
And I have a suggestion that might not result in him catching the weapon I'm using.
Can
would
I?
you like to
Can
add
I
spikes
continue?
to it?
Hang on a second. Can I still move afterwards? Right.
Yeah, sure. I don't see why not.
Right. Okay.
Do we have attacks of opportunity in this game?
No,
Good.
because
So
this game basically doesn't have a combat system.
3, 4, 5. I'll just move 6 away then.
Try to
Gun,
block
now
the
I don't
door.
need to be anywhere near him.
Try to block the door so he can't escape.
Yeah.
Which way? Hang on. What? So. I probably couldn't actually block him. I mean, I could go down to there. Okay.
My Twitter account now basically exists for no other reason than to retweet RPG art.
Best use for it, to be honest.
Right, V, you are fucking growing completely and utterly bonkers. Like, as far as you're concerned, the person in front of you is just a very large bloody steak, and unfortunately, the person to your right is also a very large bloody steak.
I'm a smaller steak, so he'd go for the bigger one.
Considering I'm looking at the person in the front, can I just bite him?
No, you can't, V.
Why not?
Why not?
Because that's unfair.
He's looking at him. He's right there.
Dev, would you please Google toss a coin?
Google toss a coin.
Yes.
Oh, okay, sure.
You want me to use a random number generator to generate a 0 or a 1?
That's basically what we're doing, yes.
Oh, you mean
I can go do that.
justflipacoin.com?
Yep.
Okay,
You have a thing.
let's
Now,
do
the
it.
one I'm using is
got
true
tails.
random, but
I got a tails.
No, show it on screen.
Oh, okay, sure.
You
Yeah.
cheating.
Well,
little-
we have to establish that
tails.
I'm heads first.
right?
tails.
So, Rags, pick heads or tails.
Oh, heads then.
Okay.
No,
if-
If you rolled tails, then I'm picking
Yeah,
heads.
I'm gonna reset it and
Oh, that's bullshit.
okay. what do you choose?
I'll choose heads.
Okay. Heads.
Oh, good. I dodged the attack. Phew.
Congratulations. V went for the other person. There we go. See, that's a fair way of determining who gets fucked.
What roll do I make?
Right. Just strength plus melee as you try to grapple this guy.
Of course, you can also you can roll 1d2. That's actually a thing in this.
I guess, but I like the flippy thing.
All right.
There is a kind of drama to it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, you're so hungry, you fucking stumble over your feet.
Did I get any advantage on strength for being frenzied?
No. You just fuck up. The fuck up was in you all along.
Okay, who's next?
Dev.
That's me. Okay, I'm opening fire.
Right.
I'm at risk to hitting V, right?
Yes.
But he fell over, so isn't he out of the way?
No, because I like hitting V.
Just move to the side.
No, he fell over. He's
Okay.
prone on the ground.
Here, I'll move one square over and I'll fire. I'll fire from
Well,
here. So
how
V's
far
on
can
the
you
way.
move? Because you could move down to here and be completely sure of a clear shot.
Yeah, because that would still clip V. So
That would still clip. Okay.
Come
Okay,
down
yeah.
here.
Yeah, I'll head down here.
okay.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I'll shoot.
That's fine.
All right. So I have the pea shooter because I only have a strength of 1.
Okay. That's minimum range of 10, isn't it?
Let me look it up. Oh God, more. Here's some V artwork. First of all. Let me just zoom that in.
No.
My precious blood. No, really, fuck off. That's pretty good. That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
so your little Tokarev has a short range of 10, so you get a +1 to the roll modifier.
Alright.
And firearms plus composure.
All right, here we go. Firearms plus composure. Modifier of 1.
That's a pretty damn good roll. Let's see. He tries to dodge out of the way, but he doesn't really make it. All right. Yep. You shoot him right in the shoulder, actually, and he takes a step back as he gets hit by the round, and he tries to dodge it. Still, he's bleeding heavily now, and judging by his reaction, he certainly didn't seem like that was harmless to him at all.
Do I
And
go like?
that was only like a 1 damage gun, right? Yeah. I have the weakest gun.
And look who's next.
This guy might be a glass cannon.
Right. It is Uzalu.
Right, I can move 4 without, and then shoot again. So I shall move 1, 2, 3, 4. So okay, how do I do the shoot? I do the firearms and then what trait?
Composure.
Fantastic, that's my best one.
What firearm you have?
I will tell you in a sec. Hold on. Carabiner, 98k.
All right, rifle, big gun.
Yes, damage value 4.
Okay.
Okay, now actually I have an important question to ask before I do this.
Mhm.
Roughly how unkempt is this internal space?
Very.
All right, that works for me. I think Sargon's already seen where I'm going with this.
Yes, I have.
I'm going to raise my rifle right at his face and say, clean your room, bucko.
I hope you hit.
I think I did.
Ooh.
Ooh, that is very good.
How much of his brains have I separated from the rest of him?
Very little.
Really? What did I hit?
He fucking matrix his way out of the way.
Fantastic. Best shot ever made in the game, and he dodges it.
To be fair, he just rolled 2 10s, so.
Holy shit. Is that more than 5 I got?
Yes, that's 8 degrees of success.
God damn it. If one of those 9s I got was a 10, I would have, yeah.
Then you would have hit him.
Yeah, it would have been a 20.
Right, Rags. God, you are uncomfortably close with those claws, aren't you?
Go around him, Rag, so that I don't...
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So how does when it comes to attacks, there's no attacks of opportunity, right?
Yep.
Wait,
All right.
Rex.
I'll probably say that you can't move through like zones of controls. Like everybody has like a 1 square zone of control, which you can't move through. But you can always move like, over there like this, I guess. But there's no attacks of opportunity.
Reg, just like run all the way back here and then fire and then shoot directly
He's
down.
got magic claws.
So
Yeah, but you're gonna get.
yeah, but
eaten
I don't
by
want to get
V.
close to V.
Yeah,
Oh, right. Yeah.
make this guy the guy who's closest to V for his turn.
Yeah. So I will do that. I will.
Something we might want to consider. Maybe V's status is dependent on the guy that casts the status being alive. So if you shoot him and he dies, maybe V will recover.
Maybe.
Maybe he will get worse.
So let me see. Yeah, I will scoot back. I can move 12 total, so 6 is my movement. But there is a wall. Doop-doo. Yeah, I guess so. Because I don't want to hit V. So let's move back here, and then I will take aim with the submachine gun at our buddy here with the dirty room. And what are my options for the firing of automatic weapons?
Okay, so I forgot I should have given Uzalu 1 modifier as well, but he didn't ask for it, so he's to blame.
Hey, can I get a +1 modifier?
You can indeed, because the short range of the SMG is 40 meters.
So if you are within 40 meters, you get a +1 to hit.
Yes.
That's
right.
pretty good.
Yeah.
If I had got a 10 with that, I would have got him for sure.
that reminds me, actually. Are we using the firearm skill, or are we using all those various other skills that you had us put into disciplines?
No, they just allow us to use the particular guns.
Yes.
But yeah, I didn't realize
okay.
that for shooting, I would be using firearms and composure. They're my 2 biggest stats.
So you have a Beretta Model 38, which means you have 2 triggers on the weapon, which allows you to fire a burst or full auto or a single shot. So if you fire a burst, that will empty your weapon in I think 2 pulls of the trigger, and a single shot is just that, a single shot.
Nothing like a 15-round burst.
Burst fire increases your accuracy by +1 again, so that's a modifier of 2, but increase the strength requirement of the weapon by 1. So the
I'm
burst
fine
fire
with
requires
that.
strength 2.
Yeah, I'm fine with that because I have a 4 strength.
Yep, you have no problems controlling it then.
All right, so let's do that. So let me know what I need to roll for a burst fire for a 15-round burst.
Okay, composure
Jesus,
and firearms.
15 rounds.
That's what he said.
Okay.
So composure and strength, what?
Firearms.
Composure and firearms.
All right. I have a 0 in firearms. Fuck.
Good luck.
But well, I got a 4 strength and 2 composure, so we'll see. So I roll composure plus firearms.
Yes.
Can't do that.
Or firearms plus
firearms
composure.
plus composure.
Yeah,
Okay.
click on firearms.
And my modifier would be
2.
2.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus. All right, well, you get a critical there, so that's nice.
Yay. How
Does
dead
the
is
crit
he?
fail count against it, or is that overruled by the crit success?
The crit fail counts as basically the weapon jams. Not jams, but you have to clear the breach once while firing. So it basically reduces your success by 1. So he has 4 degrees of success. That's pretty good.
It reduces it by 1, then it multiplies for the crit.
Yes. All right. Our little
Well, I
boy
still made the
tries
best shot in the game.
really hard to dodge, but he does not make it. So you hit him. Let's see. He reduced that by 2, so you hit him twice. Right, yeah, and just a hail of exceptionally poorly aimed, yet very enthusiastic gunfire. You hose down the area, and you just riddle him with bullets. He steps back from the repeated impacts, and then just falls down very dead, leaking macho blood.
Hopefully V will immediately jump on it.
By the way, V, we forgot to roll your willpower, so roll the frenzy thing.
He's been incapacitated for large portions of both fights. I feel that's kind of
He's been very
not that
quiet.
fair. But
Well, now he's trying to be quiet because there's a fucking menagerie of animals in his house. Hunger.
While you're doing this, I'm going to go get another cup of tea because it's ages to one.
Right. V cannot control himself.
I know, but what about the game?
What about what?
He-
Ken?
he's
It's
not
okay,
even
V,
gonna
just-
unmute himself to rebuke that
No,
horrible
I'm here.
invective.
Yeah, V, just uncontrollably wander towards the obvious puddle of blood. You'll be fine.
Look, free blood, free meat. You don't
3
even have to fight
meters.
for it.
3 meters. Gasparoo.
Yeah, but this one's actually bleeding. Jordan Peterson isn't.
Yeah,
The
but
smell of blood is thick in the
I'm
air.
a bit of an asshole, so
That's true.
yeah, get this flipping coins up again, Dev.
All right, so who's Uzlu? Are you calling it or?
Would you like
Well,
heads
I
or
don't think
tails?
the NPC is.
And he's dead.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll go
Okay,
with
so-
tails.
You going with tails? Okay, here we go. Oh no, it was the heads.
Right. Uzulu, your good friend V wishes to, talk your ear off on a matter of supreme importance.
Listen, V, can we talk about politics instead?
Yeah, he doesn't seem interested, which is a damn shame, really.
Damn. I have a lot of fortitude, so I can survive a lot of shit. But yeah, it's not. I'm gonna have to throw him off or something.
Well, 1 degree of success. Athletics plus dexterity.
Is that what I would have to do to throw him off?
Yes.
I guess I
Does
will
he
do
get
that.
any bonuses for like brawl skill or anything like that?
Do you have brawl?
No, I don't.
Well, you can roll strength plus brawl if you wish to.
I think I would rather do athletics, considering I have 1 in athletics.
Then that sounds like a good idea.
Athletics plus strength, yeah?
Yep.
I'm
Or
assuming that would be
dexterity. Dexterity on the athletics. Because you're trying to dodge them.
Fantastic. I have a 1 in both of those. Any bonuses?
No.
Joy.
Right. V. You may damage the foe based on the margin of success. You may bite the foe. You may hold him in place. Actually, no. You may just bite him, I think. Because, yeah.
Doesn't that mean I have some control over V if he does that? If he drinks my blood?
He does, indeed. That is correct.
How
What
much
is- what
hunger
is,
points do I remove?
How much control do I get over someone if they drink my blood once?
He gains a strong feeling for you, though that strong feeling may be hate. Don't worry, I have a chart prepared for this.
There's
Okay, so
always a
what do I
chart.
roll?
Right, you bite him. Now that does hurt, Jürgen Pansen, quite bad, and you take 2 points of aggravate damage. So you blank out 4 slots of health.
Jesus.
You can drink the dead guy and restore some health.
No, this is aggravate damage. This is much worse.
V, can you not?
Right. Right. Oh, let's see how much blood you get.
Is it enough?
You reduce your hunger by 2, which should bring you back to sanity, hopefully.
Oh, you're welcome.
Right. Now your next willpower test will be a lot easier, if nothing else. Okay. Rags, would you like to, I don't know, tear V apart in horror or something?
No, but let me see. Oh, good. Can I restrain V?
Just
from
push me
behind?
over the corpse.
Yeah, sure, you
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
All right.
All of us should just jump V and just push him this way. Push him
Because
towards
I
this
have
guy.
4 strength and 2 brawl.
That's
Not
pretty
only
fucking good.
that, but let me see if my feral weapons. I get a +2 modifier to brawl damage. So what exactly?
Well, you
So
don't
does
want to
that-
do damage.
Yeah, because I was about to ask if that would only apply to just damage.
Once you've grappled him, you can damage him, bite him, hold him in place. But I think it seems reasonable that you can maneuver somebody. So if you've grappled him, you can maneuver him half your movement. Are you close
Or-
enough to grapple him in 1 turn, though? 6 meters.
6, yeah. That's half my movement.
Okay, then you can grapple him and then move him a further 6 meters, I think.
All right. Yeah, because if I can like literally toss him on the bleeding corpse, surely that will.
Yep, as long as you beat his grapple score by, what's that? That's 2 meters? And 3. Like, so if you beat him with 2, you can toss him onto the corpse.
I think it might be best because I don't think he can out brawl grapple me. So maybe it's best if I just hold him until he passes his willpower check. Now that his hunger is better, so I think I'll probably just do that. It'll probably be the safer of the 2 options. So I will get up behind V, and I will grapple.
Strength plus brawl. And V rolls the same to try and resist.
Strength plus. Oh, I got to do brawl plus strength, I guess.
Yep, strength plus brawl.
What does the blood
Other
on me
way.
represent?
That you have been hurt by a friend or somebody you thought you were a friend.
Okay, that's a bit subjective. How do I heal aggravate damage? Is that something I just have to sleep through?
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
All right, question. Can I use athletics over brawl?
No, because you're trying to brawl him, you're not trying to dodge him.
Can I use melee over brawl?
No.
Okay.
Unless you want to just rip him apart with your claws, in which case, go ahead.
No, we'll save that for another episode. So brawl plus strength. Submit.
Yeah, you can toss him over to the corpse if you wish. That's more than enough success.
I'm curious. I assume his next willpower roll will be very easy. Like he'll probably pass.
Let's see. On his current status of feeding, he'll have to roll willpower plus a third of his humanity, and he'll have to get 4 degrees of success. So easy.
No. So best to get him over to the corpse to sate his hunger.
Probably
Okay,
yes.
So
All right, then
The
let's
guy-
do that.
the guy's dead then, is he?
He's
yeah.
dead.
Right. Okay. What are we doing?
I'll toss V over to the fresh bloody corpse.
All right. Off he goes. Right. So you can gain a full 5 points of him. So you should reach hunger 0, and you regain your senses.
Hooray! V's back.
Thank V.
With all that entails.
My lips with a handkerchief, and I apologize to Jordan Peterson.
Can I heal myself at all?
You can. You can rouse the blood.
Okay, how do I do that?
Rouse check.
Which is
Bottom left of the
Very
main
bottom.
sheet. On call.
right, yeah.
Yep, that is a success. You have roused the blood.
I take it I can't do that.
Not as easily. So you can remove 1 point of superficial damage per rouse check.
Okay. How many can I do?
As many as you bloody want. You're out of combat now, so.
Do another one?
Yep, that's a success.
I pick up the book that the guy was reading, and I take it to Sargon, and I ask, "Your evidence, can you make sense of this?"
You're not going to open it yourself.
Probably a good
I
start.
think it's already open on the desk.
I guess I can. Can I make an occult check or something, or an intelligence check? Or
The book?
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Arch, chat's reminding you to roll for V's infatuation with me.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. Right, so let's see. Ooh, okay. V, you look upon Jürgen Panzerson, and it stirs your cold, dead loins.
I regret asking you to do that now.
As I'm reading the book with Sargon, I just catch a glimpse towards Peterson, like an eyebrow raises.
Yes, you are suddenly struck by a sense of mad love for him.
Can we not say mad love? Like, is this the I'm going to rape you in your sleep kind of love?
Lustful.
I asked Peterson, "Hey, can you come over here? Maybe you can make sense of the book as well."
Yeah.
Well, we've added to V's character now. Good job.
Maybe you could come over here and stand next to V within groping distance.
To be fair, have you seen Jordan Peterson? I can understand.
So this will last. What was it? Did you have resistance to blood bond, V?
I don't think so.
Okay, in which case this will last for about a week.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I asked Peterson to come over here because me and Sargon, the academics are studying the book, and I asked.
It's gonna get crowded.
I'm
into
the
half
academic.
track.
We're all academics here, all right? Which
Okay.
is why I'm asking you to come over. Come on.
Okay.
Okay, Arch, if you don't mind.
I lean against Uzulu, and while I show him the book, Go ahead.
Rubby.
Okay, we just fired off some rounds in this place, so I am going to use some supernatural hearing powers to see if if the chanting stopped or someone's coming. Like, surely somebody's noticed this.
Okay.
So let me just look up the where is it? Hold on.
And is the awareness like passive perception, essentially?
But before that, Arch, do me and Sargon notice anything in the book?
God, you're doing like 5 things at once. That's true.
One thing at a time.
Yeah, right. So, the occult book. As you read it, you immediately begin to learn that this is rarefied shit right here, and this must have come from a very special library. And you feel that if you could keep this book, you might learn many interesting secrets from it. At the same time, you also know that it is your objective to hand over the things inside this place to the masters, the SS.
I suggest Sargon reads it, and after he finishes reading it, he hands it over.
It's not like a picture book, V. He can't just go like flip. Oh, yeah, I'm done.
Sorry, what was it?
Apparently, you can gain a lot of knowledge from it and a lot of spells, but you're supposed to hand it to the SS.
Okay, well, I'll put it into my bag, I suppose.
Okay. I'm doing
Steals.
the
just like that. No, not even any hesitation. Just like, yeah, I'll fucking pinch it.
Well, if the SS is supposed to have it, I'll take it. I'll give it to them. Don't worry, trust me.
Okay, and then Dev's Auspex.
Yep, I'm using my heightened senses, wits plus resolve.
Mhm.
So, and then I add. Hold on a second. Yeah, wits. Secondary attribute is resolve. Submit modifier 3 because that's my Auspex.
Mhm.
I want to hear if anything has changed since before the fight, in terms of what we can hear, what's going on. Like, have we attracted any suspicion with our gunfire?
I will do the same with awareness and composure.
Okay. Neither of you can hear anything new. The place sounds abandoned once again.
Do
Okay.
I smell anything? Because I have a specialty in it. Any particular aromas or smells that are unusual?
Well, you can certainly smell the pheromones wafting off V. That's for one.
Yeah, it occurred to me with this whole
Yum.
situation with V that the Nazi high command, or Nazis in general, might not be too happy with a gay Nazi.
Depends.
Someone in chat mentioned Rome. Was he a gay Nazi?
Well, you've seen those cross-dressing Nazi soldiers, right? They're
Nope.
okay with it. You haven't seen those pictures?
I have.
No, I have not.
They're quite
I
fruity.
have.
Yeah, I have as well.
You're
Well,
very
they did not
progressive.
from the
Nazis were part of
Weimar,
the
so-
LGBT community. Just
Very
FYI.
progressive.
Oh, shit, I guess they're about 70 years ahead of the LGBT movement.
They really were.
Arch, I would like to search this guy's corpse for anything of note.
Okay. You
Investigation. Investigation plus.
Awareness. No, you can't. Can you do that?
No.
God damn it.
Has to
That'll
be.
make
Has
more
to be.
sense, though.
Has to be an attribute.
I
One of
don't
the
like
main
that,
stats. Yeah.
Investigation plus. I mean, none of them really fit, but I guess composure and just
Composure?
keeping calm and not missing anything. I guess.
All right. Any modifiers?
Nah.
Well.
Yeah, you can find anything particularly interesting.
Alrighty.
Oh, actually, I asked this earlier, but I don't think I got a clear answer. How would I heal from the aggravate damage now?
So, aggravate damage. Somebody with a medicine skill must help you.
Joy. Does anyone have medicine by any chance?
I might have taken it. Hold on.
I have one in
Nope.
medicine. Does it include me?
Nope. I have 0 medicine.
Can I use it on myself, Arch?
Sure, why not?
All right. Medicine with what? Intelligence?
Let's see. Medicine plus intelligence, yes. The difficulty equals the total amount of aggravate damage sustained. In your
4.
case, it's what, 4. So you need 4 degrees of success.
Would that be to heal all of it or just to heal one of it?
Heal
no,
one
no,
of
no,
it.
no, mein Herr. Do not strain yourself. Allow me.
Or do you have medicine as well?
Yeah, I will treat the boo-boo.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, you do a lot of rubbing, that's for sure, but it doesn't seem to be effective.
Your senpai is not impressed. All right, I'm going to try it myself. Oh, that's 8.
Jesus.
Well, I'm fully healed.
No, sadly not.
Oh, is that just 1?
Yep, that's 1.
Okay,
This
well, I
is
have
why
3 of them
aggravate
left.
damage is bad. And it's not even just 1. That just turns the aggravate damage into superficial damage.
Okay, well, that's not too bad. It seems I have to drink to get it back.
Yep, you gotta rouse the blood to get it back.
Oh, mein Herr, allow me. I pick up the corpse and I hand it towards.
Let me try and
the
heal a bit
corpse.
more first. I'm going to do another medicine roll.
You assume I'm gonna let you.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
It'll take the whole night just to get that 1 point back.
Oh, okay.
This why aggravate damage bad.
Speaking of which, I will undress the corpse and take his hood so that I can look like one of them.
Wow,
I see.
just a little bit of the gay, and he's already taking the clothes off bodies.
His robes is peppered full of bullet holes and blood.
Yeah, but it's really dark, isn't it?
You're wearing blood-soaked robes.
That's bad.
You're dripping all over the fucking floor and shit.
Well, I'm a Malkavian and it's dark, so.
Okay, well, that is true.
All right, freak.
Fucking
Can
creepy
I,
old bastard.
Can I
Weirdo.
drink of the corpse before
We're vampires, not animals.
in order to regain that 1 superficial damage back?
You need to do a rouse check.
Oh, good.
Yep. You gain a point of hunger, but you can eat the corpse.
Okay, so I do get the health then.
No, you don't get the health.
Oh, joy.
Successful rouse check.
Well, that was worth it.
Okay, so with your auspex, you already know that if there was anybody else in here, they've already left. But you do sense the hint that there was once more people here.
Okay, let's check all the rooms then. I'm going to the one on the left.
Okay.
Did we all do investigation rolls to see if there's any loot?
Yeah, just all of you do investigation plus wits or wits. Yeah, wits. Yeah, to find hidden shit, I guess.
All right, excellent.
Oh. Wow.
All right.
We all crit succeeded.
Jesus.
Show me everything.
If there's anything here, Arch, we found it.
That's pretty much true. Yes, actually, that area is closed off, so I don't need to reveal that. So,
And there's the whole map.
there appears to be basically a large underground space, but it appears to be in disuse. Like all of the furniture is old and smashed. The carpets are rotten, mildewy. Nothing's in good condition here at all. Parts of the areas the roof had collapsed in and stuff. It looks pretty horrible, really. You do find, secreted away behind one of the shelves, you find a secret compartment, inside of which there is a viciously curved dagger with an extraordinarily ornate hilt to resemble that of a snake.
Can I take that?
Oh, yeah.
Did you
Actually,
get your
sorry.
dagger back?
Yeah, get your dagger back.
I'll pick my dagger up. Obviously.
Can I take a look at it? Squinting my eyes as I.
Yeah, can I examine it?
Yeah, do a test. See what it's up.
Sure.
What am I using to test with?
Occult and intelligence. Oh, V got 5 degrees of success. Can you beat that?
I tell him who made it, where it was made. Good year.
Well, no. In fact, you don't do any of that. In fact, as Sargon reaches out for it, you slap him across the wrist.
What?
Dangerous.
And as he does that, he picks up one of the little broken pieces of wood in the room, and he holds it gingerly out to the knife and prods it lightly along the blade. And a viscous squirt of dark green acid shoots out of the cutting edge of the blade.
It's a challenging wank.
This is a venom dagger. Anyone cut with it is probably just going to flat out die. The venom is extraordinarily potent, but only really against mortals.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a really good melee skill, so.
Well, yeah, because I just gave the last guy lead poisoning.
Okay, so I tell Sargon to be incredibly careful with it.
Will do.
It is
what's
a
the damage and whatnot on it?
I'll write it down. It is a serpent dagger. Now, the problem with it is, every time you roll a 1 when attacking with it, you're going to have to dodge your own weapon.
Ooh.
So basically, the degree of success you roll, so if you roll 4 degrees of success, you have to test against your success.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of dangerous. I don't think you should use it till you get more health.
Mm-hmm. What the stats on it and stuff?
All right, that. As for the rest, you find some more books, but no one as interesting as the one you found to begin with. That seems to be probably the most valuable thing here. You also find signs to suggest that this place had been occupied once by a fairly large coven. It seems to have been disbanded a long time ago, possibly even during the time of the Purges, and you find no symbolism of communism, no hammers or sickles, no banners, no portraits of Stalin-chan or anything like that.
Oh, the good old days.
So the communists attacked magic users, is what we're deducing?
That wouldn't be a bad deduction, yes.
Well, what I can say
Potentially.
for sure is that this place really needs a cleaning.
Yeah, we know how communists love the religious.
And the intellectual.
And the food.
I mean, these mages would be considered intellectual.
Do they wear glasses?
I actually looked at the corpse. I flip him over with the foot. Does he wear glasses?
He does not.
No, Rags. He does not wear glasses.
Down
The
a stigmatist
serpents.
blood mage.
He was
Serpent's
reading.
dagger. It still only deals 1 damage, but that's aggravate, so that's doubled against mortals.
So what's that say again?
It deals 1 damage, but it deals aggravate damage against mortals. So that you'll double that against any mortal. And additionally, aggravate damage causes extreme pain in humans. So
Right, okay.
if he doesn't outright die, he's probably crippled.
Can we
Could be
learn
useful.
anything more about the mage just from looking at him? Like what kind of mage he was?
Well, you can dissect the poor bastard.
I didn't mean biologically, I meant politically. Like people were saying in chat all kinds
Politically.
of things he could be. What kind of supernatural creature or what kind of allegiance or whatever. I was just wondering if we could figure it out.
He wasn't particularly talkative as he was trying to murder you.
Well, no, but that's not necessarily the only way to get that information. I was wondering if there were any like marks on his clothing or tattoos or anything that would give us an indication.
Nothing obvious.
Okay.
Oh wait, now Sargon can use his taste the blood ability to get some information out of him.
Oh, that is true.
What-
Actually, is there any fucking blood left?
Oh, okay, well, I mean, I may as well do it since it's free. So I'll dab on his body. Hang on a second.
Can you do it while we're watching?
Right, so resolve and blood sorcery.
Okay.
I think if you're going to use an ability that requires you to dab, we have to see you do it on camera.
And wait. I don't think I did
I
it
think
right.
I think you misclicked. That's rouse.
All right. Okay. Well,
I
I can't seem to add my blood sorcery to the resolve.
Here, it's a bit of a different thing. First, you have to roll. Hold on. Character sheet takes a little bit to load in this, it seems. First, you have to roll the hunger roll to see if you actually gain a hunger point by using this power.
Okay. How do I do that?
So it'll say there's the text box that says blood sorcery, then has your dots, and then there's the non API rouse roll button.
Oh, since the beast is passive.
Cost free. No, you don't need to rouse. It's free.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's free. You're right. Okay, so
Just
you do is
resolve plus blood sorcery. So blood sorcery, and then you select resolve.
Yeah, but that
we'll see how it says resolve and then discipline. Like I'm on the check out the stream. Discipline just means whatever discipline it is. So
oh, it was that thing. Yes,
okay.
the one
so
at the far
put
right.
in resolve, you put it in discipline, and then you roll this one here, the discipline roll.
I think that was it.
Fortunately, it was a terrible roll.
Right.
Yeah, that does it like it's supposed to. Right, you try to taste the blood, but all the information you really get is that he was once a farmer's son, and that he doesn't seem to be particularly fond of communists.
Oh, I regret killing him now.
Yeah, I wish he'd surrendered.
Yeah.
Such unnecessary bloodshed, I say, as I reload.
He could have been a good addition to the Reich.
So was that the extent of this area?
Yes.
Another addition to my collection.
Right. Okay.
The rest of the stuff you find is of no real value to you. Vodka, food, money.
How
Take
much
that.
Yeah.
It's worthless to you, though.
Yeah, but I'll take it anyway. How much is it?
No.
Don't
What?
tell me what's worth things to me.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll be the determinant of
How
how much
much money?
value money is.
What currency?
Listen,
All right.
we are going to have shopping episodes. There is no doubt of this.
It's not much. It's about 1,000 rubles.
1,000 rubles.
Soviet rubles, to be
So
specific.
that's like what, 50 cents?
Something like that.
I mean, could come in handy if we're ever like undercover or anything.
Yeah, if we have to bribe someone.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Add it to the pile.
I grab Peterson by the hand and I say, okay, let's go report back to the officer.
Right. Well, as you're
Yeah, we can go report back.
You know, I don't
How
think I
about,
have any
how about we
plans to
file a
quotes for
report
this.
together?
Well, I mean, at least love will flourish, I suppose.
To be fair, that's actually $250 in 1950.
Oh, right. Yeah, boy, we rich.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Let's go back to the tank then, I guess.
Okay. Yep. You emerge back into the day. It's starting to get light. You probably only got like another half an hour or so before it gets dangerous. But your driver's right there with the vehicle, and he has also been joined by 3 other gentlemen.
Okay.
They're carrying MP40 submachine guns, and they carry around their necks the gorgets of the Felgen Armory.
And what's that?
Military police.
Okay.
Because
Why
I
did you
do
on the
have
front line?
Sense of the Beast is passive, so could I get to get their nature, hunger, and hostility of all of them?
Sure you can.
Also,
It's free and passive, so might as well.
Okay, yep. They don't seem to be overly aggressive. They seem to be more curious than anything. And they're not here to arrest you or shoot you or anything.
Hey guys, we killed
good.
something.
Yeah.
We were attacked.
Let's not announce what we've been doing. Let's ask them what we
Do
can
we
do.
outrank them, Arch?
Not really. They're fucking military police.
Yeah, okay, well,
They outrank everyone.
I can handle this. It's like, good morning, gentlemen.
Yep. He gives you the Hitler salute.
Yep.
I'm not going to say here because I want my channel to still have money on it.
Is it correct for me to return it?
Yes, that would be appropriate.
Yeah, I'll do
Oh
that.
yes,
Still
absolutely.
return it.
Of course.
Well, calm down. It's not a band or anything. Like, we're not synchronized dancing or something.
All right.
But yeah.
Yep. He addresses you. Kameraden, why are you here? What unit do you belong to?
What unit do we belong to?
You've been told to identify as Viking.
Okay, I'll tell him how we identify, and I mean, is there anything I can say to him that's going to be like, you probably better not ask us what we're here doing? Like, can I tell him like we're on a mission or something? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Handle this. Can I handle this, Arch?
No, for fucking God's sake, no.
Oh joy.
I have.
You're not going to dominate them, are you, V?
Translation. No, I'm gonna say we're from Viking unit and we just completed the objective.
You're from fucking what, you said?
Viking unit.
You're from Viking.
We're
okay.
we're Vikings.
That doesn't appear to be in the Wehrmacht. Well, where are you actually from?
Whichever one we were told to say, we'll just say we're from there.
Yes.
And
Viking.
we're on a mission for our superior officer.
Okay. The guy looks a little bit shocked at that. He looks at you and he goes, "Det var långt hemma ifrån. Hvordan kom du hit?"
Okay, what's that mean?
You don't fucking know.
Well, I speak German.
That wasn't German.
Well,
Explain
I speak
this bullshit.
German, Russian, and English.
Yeah, those were that was neither.
Was that
Okay,
French
can I-
or something?
French.
Can I tell what
Was it
language?
Bavarian?
Yeah, I ask. Excuse me, I didn't quite get that.
Austrian?
He seems a bit confused at that.
Oh, it's Norwegian, I think.
I'm just going to
Is
demand speak German, man, like a civilized person.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. So you notice that on his uniform, there is indeed a small Norwegian flag. There's a small Danish one on his compatriot.
Oh my god, Untermensch.
Ubermensch, actually. Thank you very much.
I
I
instantly
don't think
fall on my
so.
knees.
But yes, they appear to be attached to Division Viking, which was a mix of various Nordic countries and Estonians and Romanians for some fucking reason, by the way.
Yeah, what a mistake.
I
I
told you.
can tell him that he can use the radio in our tongue to talk to our commanding officer.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
what's the problem?
Well, you don't seem to be speaking the correct language, which confuses him a bit.
So you've given
Does
us
he
to
not speak
identify
German?
ourselves a unit that speaks a different language than we do.
Military intelligence, Ursula.
Well, I'm not necessarily blaming you. It's kind of funny.
Right.
I'll try
So-
speaking to him in English then. Does he speak English?
Oh yeah, that's a really good idea.
It possibly does.
Well, he spoke German a second ago, but then you said
Oh,
you
well,
were from
didn't I?
Viking, so.
Why don't you
But-
try speaking Hebrew, Sargon?
L'chaim.
Right. So as he looks at
I
you
don't speak Hebrew actually.
a
Oh,
bit
good.
quizzically,
Isn't he bewildered by a little girl?
Konnichiwa.
no, he's Norwegian. He doesn't lean that way. He fucking disgusting.
And the
Okay,
blonde
yeah,
guy
so-
touching
Not
up to you
Romanian.
in Panzerson.
Speak German, sir, please.
Right. Yeah, he seems a bit taken aback by that. Like, all right. He looks at your rank pins, but you don't seem to be an officer, which confuses him even more.
What do our rank pins say about us?
You're not officers.
Right, okay.
So now he's a bit confused. Like, he gets a bit more insistent. Why are you here?
You can talk to our commanding officer. There's a radio in the tank.
Okay. He looks at the Soviet fucking vehicle. He looks back at you.
Yeah,
Do you not see the big Nazi swastika?
We've got a flag.
We have commandeered this from defeated enemies.
Oh, speaking of which, do you guys have any paint?
We're going to ask everyone we find that through the
I told them that we commandeered this tank when we invaded the border, where the radio is in the other tank, the secondary vehicle.
The half track.
Yes.
Where's the half track?
I see. I haven't bothered drawing the half track.
But he is here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there we go. The half track will have a swastika on it. We're like the radio's in the half track. We commandeered this one. Just go and speak to our commanding officer.
Yep.
Yeah. Mind if I make the connection?
In fact, we need to get inside.
He minds very much. Yes.
All right, then go and use the radio.
All right. Yeah, your driver, you force him into contact, and after a little while, he comes back, gives you a curt nod, and apologizes for the misunderstanding.
You're just doing your job.
As that appears, another group of soldiers come walking out.
Oh, fucking
Party. A Nazi party.
Indeed, actual Nazis this time.
All right.
Right. Yep. He greets the Felgar and asks him what they're doing here. And
Oh, God.
now they're confused.
Well, see, we found these guys in a Soviet tank that have no officer regalia, but apparently they are officers, so it's fine. When's the next group coming in to question this group?
I just realized I'm covered.
That's just the Monty Python sketches.
I'm covered in blood-covered robes.
Okay.
That's a good point. That can't be helped.
Listen. Either way, gentlemen, we have to rest now. We've had a very busy night. We're going to go sleep in our tank.
Okay. Yeah. The Felgar just refers to the officer as the Sturmbannführer, and they'll go by him. They were just following up behind Viking to look for if anybody would be stupid enough to desert, etc. And then they found this very interesting group with the T-26 in the road.
We can point them to what we've just been doing.
We found
Point
it.
them to the underground bunker.
No, the Sturmbannführer doesn't seem to think that's a bad idea. That's a good idea at all. He thinks that the Felgar, we should just move along. This is
agree.
SS business.
Get on with it, Untermensch. Keep going. And then I'm going to get in the tank.
Do any of you three have any paint?
If anything, could you just point us towards a shop? We actually have some money.
We desperately need to do a shopping session.
If he needs a Faber.
Right. Well, the Sturmbannführer comes up and he asks you to give him a quick briefing. Did the mission go as expected? Or did you find anything down there?
Right, okay,
Yeah, we found the blood mate.
Hang on. Right, so as soon as he asks a question, I'm going to turn around and put my hand over his mouth. Wait, right. So give us a second. Right, what the fuck are we going to do? Because it looks like we could really use this book that we found that we need to give.
Yeah, don't mention it. Just don't mention you found it, and I'm fine with it.
Well, what
These
about
aren't
the
SS. We wouldn't
Okay,
be
so
giving it to
look,
them, would we?
We've got three interesting things that we can pass off here. We've got the magical runic white bone, the serpent dagger, and the occult book. We should probably keep at least something here.
Keep the book and the dagger, and just mention that there's other interesting books there that they can use.
Actually, I'm more than happy to give them the dagger because A, it's like a magical dagger, so that'll be impressive, and B, that's the least important thing we've got, I think.
They're going to kill themselves with it.
That'll be
But
their
why do we
problem.
need to give them? Why do we need to give them anything? They're not the SS.
No, we're
are
just
they?
telling them what they want.
Oh, show them. I see. Right.
Yeah.
These are SS. These are probably the guys that have come to secure the place because they
Okay.
know about it.
All right.
Right,
I would
okay.
say
So
then,
we can confirm this on the radio with our command directly.
if we assume that these guys aren't too aware of the supernatural occult stuff, we could show them the bone and just say there was some strange occult ritual going on in there.
Yeah,
we
but
found
we-
this.
No,
If they've been sent to relieve you guys, they've probably got an idea.
Yeah,
Why didn't they know who we were?
okay. Let's just choose the least important thing to offer them and see if they accept that. Then
I would say the bone, but I'm open
I don't
to
know.
other things.
I don't know. The bone's got runes on it, and we don't know what the runes mean. So having those translated could give us valuable information.
Well, I guess if we assume that they'll take whatever we show them, then yeah, we still need to investigate the bone.
But the dagger is pretty self-explanatory. It stabs, it kills, it dabs. It
it's also
throws.
magical and venomous.
If they don't know that, they might not take it.
Well, tell them that.
Yeah, I asked them, have you been briefed on the situation?
Well, why don't we just tell them that the stuff that we found, we're en route to returning to our direct commanders.
Good call.
Like we've secured objects of potential importance that were.
No. An object of potential.
That's what I said.
You
Can
said
you confirm
object.
that these guys are who they say they are?
Well, I assume they look credible, right?
They do.
All right, we'll just tell them that we've found an object and we're going to return it to our commander as per our mission.
Well, that wasn't actually your mission.
Oh, what was it?
Your mission was to just clear it out and then leave anything inside.
Oh, well, we found this very interesting serpent dagger.
Okay. Right. Yeah, he
It didn't
seems
seem safe to just leave it.
interested by that. Jawohl. Why was it not safe to leave it?
We didn't know who else could come down there and find it.
I give him the history of the dagger since I got a critical success. I tell him the incantations used and how if you touch it, you're going to die in a very agonizing death.
Allegedly, it's allegedly cursed.
Okay. He seems a bit just, no.
You must have it, kind Herr. You must have it. Anyone else?
I'll take a step forward and, so see, as you can see here.
It squirts venom. It's kind of disgusting, actually.
Right, okay. So, well, what are we doing with it?
All right.
The Londoners' pride.
He tells you to just, put it down by the doorway or toss it in or something.
So
They've got units coming to secure it that know how to deal with this kind of shit.
It's a valuable weapon. Can we keep it?
Okay, no. Okay, well that's fine. I'll put it down and say, right, well, we now have to go and rest, so we're going to go and rest.
All right, now I'm going to roll insights.
Well, yeah.
How good is your bluff?
What's my bluff?
Let's see.
Performance?
Persuasion, maybe?
Yeah, you're trying to persuade them that you're going to rest, I guess, and that's it. So yeah, sure. Persuasion plus manipulation.
Damn it, I got 4 points in both.
Fuck, this is a bad one for me. Why didn't anyone tell me this was going to be bad for me?
I've got 2 in both.
What? Omitting relevant information to the SS? What?
Let's see what the officers got then. That's a tie. But he
goes to the defender. We win.
He rolls a 1 as well. So yep, he doesn't think anything more about it.
Cool. Okay, we'll get in the tank and rest.
All right. So you guys completed your objective. You cleared
Can
out.
we heal Ooze a little bit while we're resting?
No, you can't.
I'll have to do the medicine check over
Explain
and over
this
again.
bullshit.
Just a quick question, Arch. How many people can fit in the tank? Because I'm guessing that's why we
we've
still
got
need the
the-
other vehicle.
We've got.
Well, I'm sure you and V can share a coffin.
All of you will fit in the SDKFZ.
Okay.
It was built specifically for that purpose.
No, but is that the tank? You said it in German.
That is a half-track.
Yeah, see, I thought that's because I was asking about the tank. How many people could fit in the tank?
It's Soviet and it's a T-26, so about 1.5 person.
Okay. Young lady, I believe you're sleeping in the tank with me.
Why?
I'm the only one that
Why,
can drive it,
though?
and you're
No,
the
tank
a
is so much more
T-26
uncomfortable.
A
I'll just sleep in
T-26
our
has a
coffin.
crew of 3.
It has a crew of 3 midgets, that is correct.
I'm the only one that can drive it, and you're the only one that's a half person, and you're not V.
But why?
Well,
It's going to
do
be
have-
incredibly uncomfortable.
You might as well just sleep in our coffins or whatever. I don't think they're
Alright.
coffins, but whatever
Well, at
we
least
have.
you can get
know?
horizontal in the coffin.
All right, let's do that then.
Don't worry, I'm not going to steal your tank yet. All right, so yes, you have completed your mission and fairly well too. You have remained both the runic claw bone thing, and you also Romanianed a book. Is anybody's conscience gnawing at them? Something like, I wish to go and report my my Sargon to the officers.
Well, no, because they didn't
No.
fight for it. You know, this is the iron price we paid for it. So
Yeah.
No, he was ensuring the completion of the mission.
And they got
Okay.
their magical dagger as well. So
Yeah, win-win.
plus,
Win.
Amarilla should be happy with us because we kept supernatural things from mortals' hands.
Hmm.
Think of that.
That's the point.
Oh, gentlemen, if you have a comprehensive explanation for everything, then it decreases uncertainty and anxiety and reduces your cognitive load. And if you can use that simplifying algorithm to put yourself on the side of moral virtue, then you're constantly a good person with a minimum of effort. That's why fascism is the best.
Yeah.
How much XP do we get?
See, you didn't need that preamble. Fascism is the best.
To make
Checkmate
it
Archer's monetization.
I disavow.
Yeah, disavow.
Disavow.
Okay. Right. Yep. You get a point of experience each.
And what exactly does that mean? Sorry, because I'm not familiar yet.
go into blood and XP at the top, and then stick a point in experience to spend. And once you've spent it, it goes into total experience. The way that we figured out how to do it last time was experience to spend is a buffer, and when you spend it, it just goes into total experience.
Yeah, genius.
Yep.
Okay, I can't actually spend that much, can I?
No, XP is kind of slow in Vampire.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
do,
you got three last time because you basically did really well, much better than the GM had anticipated. This one, you were far more Romanian than the GM had anticipated. So,
Okay, fair enough.
Can I do
Mark,
some medicine checks to heal myself?
no.
That's really good.
Basically, what happens now is once you've rested through the day, then tomorrow you may rouse the blood to heal that one superficial, and then you may do another medicine test.
Okay, we'll rest then.
Yeah, I hope you don't regret being made a gay follower of me, because this is a lot of pain and nuisance I'm dealing with now.
It is. It genuinely fucking hurts. Even for a creature that doesn't really understand pain, you're in pain.
What is this feeling? I don't like it.
Okay, but can we just rest through the day without any incident?
Yes, but you're not getting any more role-playing today, Sargon, because I was supposed to prepare for this for Wednesday, and you forced my hand, so I don't have anything else.
Right, okay, fair enough.
Might
So
it be
what
best
was
to put
the,
the vehicles off the road?
We completed the campaign. German victory.
Suck it, Russia.
But what did you didn't expect us to take the book?
Yeah, I'm curious what you did expect exactly.
I expected you to be good Waffen officers and
Good Nazis.
hand the stuff over to your superiors.
That's what we're doing.
V, I'm actually surprised that you didn't rat us out, since your character seems to be very loyal to the Nazis.
That's true. That's a breach of character, isn't it?
He was too busy staring longingly into my eyes.
I think we need to punish V.
Well, I did say that my character wants to learn magic as well, so.
Well, I think that's not good enough. I think what we're going to do here.
Hang on. We're not betraying the Nazis or anything. We're just not trusting it to these three chumps because we don't know who they are. We'll take it to our superiors and we'll give it to them by
That's
hand.
the plan.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm not trusting it with these chumps.
Yeah, they're just guys who walked up. We got people on the radio we gotta go talk to. The people who sent us.
Yeah, papers.
What if we get back and they're like, all right, where's the stuff? And we're like, oh, we gave it to three dudes who walked up on the road to us.
Oh, they
Well,
didn't
if I
deliver this mystical object.
If our job was to leave it there, then we have already screwed up.
I think V must make a willpower roll.
Okay.
What happens if I fail?
Then I will make you a sad boy.
Okay. Willpower plus what?
No, just willpower.
Power
gonna be
plus
even
privilege.
Where is willpower? I see wits. Is this the one?
Traits. Right beneath traits, the green bar, and then you've got willpower.
You could just tell them that there's. Well, we can't really now, but we could tell them that there's stuff in there. If you're here to relieve us and retrieve it, then you can go and get it. And then if they go in, then we know that they actually are here to relieve us.
All right, never mind. V perfectly manages to justify this to himself. No. It really is in the name of the Greater German Reich to hide this.
Well, if he can force others to rationalize their hypnotic decisions, then I'm sure he can do it to himself.
Well, how I rationalized is that it helps the Reich if we become more powerful.
There you go.
Meanwhile,
I'm not sure that's...
they might not read it properly and they might misuse the magic.
That's very anti-authoritarian of you, V.
That's very authoritarian if I'm the authority.
Yeah, but you're not.
Alright, we end it here?
Yeah, I probably think so, because I need to prepare some more stuff. Who's around next week?
I am.
Next Wednesday.
I don't think I am.
God damn it, sorry.
God
We
damn,
need to
Sargon.
pick a.
That's why
We can pick a specific day if you want.
Yeah.
It's no, the whole week on the way. So.
God damn it, Sargon.
God damn, Sargon.
How about another day this week?
Well, that's why I wanted to do this one today.
Okay, well, it'll be the week after that then. So, feedback. How did you guys like this? The movement system, should we leave it at what it is? Any ideas?
I like
Yeah.
the movement system. It seems to work fairly well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
Movement system is fine, but the combat is shite. Can't we use Warhammer 40k rules?
No.
I don't know what the problem with combat is so far.
Yeah,
You
Did
don't
you say
get
that the
we haven't done much of it yet.
You don't get
Well,
attack of opportunity. You have very little health. There's no armor.
Okay.
I think I
We're
said
not
that the
wearing-
rulebook
we're not
had
wearing
nothing for
armor.
this, and that he's just house ruled the combat. You said something a while ago, Arch, about that this rulebook requires that you just roll each group's roll, and whoever gets the highest roll wins the combat. Is that-
5e barely has a combat system.
Is that how it works then?
Basically, 5e's version of combat is that if you are willing to just empty your weapon, you can do so. That's just a decision, and if you do so, you get an extra dice on the attack, and that's the attack system.
Right.
It's
That
fucking
sounds pretty
horrible.
So how much of the combat system that we are currently using has been house ruled by you?
All of it, more or less.
All of it, fair enough. Well, it's not bad, but maybe it could do with a few additions.
The thing I'm thinking about most is probably incoming damage. Like, the thing is, you don't actually have little HP. Like, superficial damage deals half damage to you, so you're already pretty tough. And you must remember, you can also arouse every turn to regenerate hit points as long as it's superficial. It's when shit
Indeed.
gets supernatural, that's when it gets real dangerous. And at that point, you're basically just humans.
Oh, I know.
and don't bite one another. That's bad.
Yeah, V.
But I didn't know like bites do aggravated damage in this game.
Oh, I didn't either.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense though if it's supernatural.
Basically, anything that is tearing, ripping, or stuff like that, that's bad, even for vampires. So if somebody comes at you with, say, for example, a chainsaw, don't.
So if we encounter Gordon Freeman with a gravity gun and one of those saw blades, we're screwed.
Yes, very much so.
Okay, let's try to avoid him then.
So
I can't believe vampires are vulnerable to chainsaws.
I think most things are vulnerable to chainsaws.
I'm joking, obviously.
do we have a chance against a space marine with one of those swords with the chainsword?
No?
No, I think it would take quite a lot to bite through that armor.
No, but I think you get domination and magic.
I also like how V was last time, like, hey, if we just fight humans, this will be too easy. And I give him one mage, and now he's like, well, shit, we die so quickly.
Yeah, but this is not a guy with a gun, so...
You met a guy with a gun.
He might have had a gun. Did you
Really?
check? You just had Dev's terrible roll. Maybe he did. Maybe he had one.
Well, oh well.
How would we fare against Flammenwerfers? I'm guessing not very well.
badly.
What was that spell supposed to do, Arch? The one that you used against him?
Oh, he thought you were human, and if you were human, that would have just killed you. All right. In fact,
As
it
it
would have
happened, it
killed
made
you.
it worse.
It would have killed you in a very spectacular and gruesome manner.
He doesn't like communists, but he also doesn't like people coming into his house and
No,
shouting
communists
at him to
don't like
surrender.
people either.
Did
Well,
he
they're too
know
different.
about vampires?
What?
Did the mage know about vampires? Because I told him about the Camarilla and he didn't react.
Well, we don't know. He's
That's
dead.
still someone in chat still saying we didn't loot. We all did an investigation roll and all got a crit success.
We did
definitely looted.
great.
Yeah.
We all nailed it. I don't know if we
Yeah.
could have done any better.
But
Doing
don't worry
pretty
about
well.
We found 3 occult things.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good.
And $250, boy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we will wrap it up there then. So, you guys are free to go beat your slaves in the case of Sargon and his tea farm.
Okay.
And I'll go through the super chats, I think. That seems reasonable.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I'll wait, talk.
Okay, well, feel free whilst I try and remember where the fuck the super chat thing was again.
Okay. Well, so I mean, after this, what do we need to do?
we need to get our new orders, I guess.
Just ring up our commanding officer and say, right, job done. What next?
It's interesting though that the guys that were here, they called our commanding officer, and there was no mention of what we were supposed to do with any items that we found. There was no mention of the mission. They just confirmed our identity. So they called the commanding officer first before we did. Not sure if that's going to be a complication, but we should probably call them as soon as possible, especially if we do actually intend to give them the items.
Yeah, we can just call them when we wake up.
I think we should attempt to examine the items before we give them back, as long as we don't waste the commander's time.
That's a good point. Arch, can I do that?
If that can be helped with academics, I have a 2 in it. I don't have anything in a court.
I dropped out for a second there. Can we do it or not?
I think Arch isn't here.
Ah.
I heard you. Yeah, I think he's finding the button.
All right. It's not in another room.
What?
Can we examine those objects, by the way?
You can. It'll basically take you some time and study, so you can do so a few hours each day.
Right, okay.
And you'll gain, depending on your role, you'll gain a bit more insight and see how fast it goes. So just remind me of that next episode.
Okay.
All right. There, super chat. Architect of Fate. Dix mentioned YouTube removing live streaming. Any thoughts? Are they planning that?
What?
What?
I
No
hope
way.
so.
I find that very
I hope
unlikely.
not so.
No way.
I mean, super
where are
chats
they?
should be a great source of income from them, so I don't know why they would want to get rid of that.
Where have
Did you
they
say
heard
removing
this?
live streams or super chats? Because I heard live streams.
Six mentioned YouTube removing live streaming. Any thoughts? That's the super chat.
There's no way they'll do that.
There's no way they'd do that.
That's
definitely
insane.
that's definitely something for the future. That's not something that's just phasing out. No one does live streams anymore.
The only thing I can find on it is younger people without an adult.
Well, yeah, maybe they would filter it out. I mean, they already remove it if you've got one strike, as some of you know. Apparently, Carlos is saying that there's some art that was missed. Maybe, Dev, you could go and fetch that since you're sharing.
All right. Non-Vita Rex. Free super chat, guys. Enjoy. Thank you very much. Almost had it. Have you guys seen the Starbound exploit to get discounts on Steam? Scott, I'm great. Go get more Bolsheviks. Huh, I have not.
I think something about eating an object. You just like eat something, and every time you eat something, it counts as points for the Steam sale or something like that.
What?
Just something incredible, something silly.
That
But I think I'm aware of it.
Dumb /
Yes.
almost intentional.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe-
a dev could surely put that in if they have access to the Steam API on that level.
Well, every game, I guess, on your workshop has, maybe it's tied to achievements or performing certain actions, but yeah, I think it might be the case. I'm not entirely certain.
But the fact that they don't, I've forgotten the word, but they don't like check every game to make sure it's acceptable to them.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
They just let any game on now. It seems if the API is that vulnerable, then anyone can do it.
Well, it is Steam. Despite all of the flack that Epic Games deservedly get, Steam is also still shit. We should not forget this. Jart Bellamy. I know this word, but I would like to thank you for always sticking to your guns to give me the confidence to come out as trans and get the surgeries. Thank you for inspiring me, Arch. Oh, cool. Well, yeah, if you feel that's the right thing for you to do, then sure, go ahead. Why not? It's a big step, but if that's what you feel is necessary, then nobody should stand in your way for it.
I'm slightly more dubious than you, but I won't open up that discussion.
Oh, yeah, you gave me money to say it. He so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like, okay, I'll assume the best in that case
Okay.
because I'm such a nice person. Plus, if I get it wrong, maybe you'll send me more money to correct it. Raymond Durr. Just stopping in to say hi. Can't watch live because of work.
Oh,
That is horrible. Quit work. Working has never benefited anyone ever, as far as I'm concerned. Octavian. For the love of the fatherland, get V a Soliton S18 1000 or a Panzerbuch or something. It will be awesome. See, V does have very heavy weaponry, I think, so. Then again, I don't know how Uzulu would
I'm
feel
sure we'll get something eventually.
if V got an anti-tank rifle.
Well, he's unlikely to attack me twice.
Well, you say that, but now he's in love with you. What happens if you keep, dismissing his advances?
Yeah, well, it's only going to last a week, so I only have to rebuke him for that long.
Oh, hell hath no fury as a V scorned. I think it would be the best for everybody if you simply just spread them and bit the bullet on this one.
So much innuendo there, and I don't think most of it was intended. Dev, are you there? Because there's some artwork that people are getting me to try to put on screen, and usually you do that. And you're already screen sharing, apparently. Dev is apparently not here.
Dev.exe has stopped working.
oh no.
Well, I could probably get it up on screen.
Son of Ankron, when he says a Buddhist swastika, he means Dank's dog. Possibly. Robert Glazkov, no message. Ragnarok Ulfber, blood. Well, we did get some action this episode, which is nice. Fiddus of Epirus, I was watching EFAP 40, then I saw this went up and I was afraid it would get taken down later. By the way, ranks, I'm 5'9" ginger blonde that works out every day. This is the guy that asked you if you wanted to rim him, I believe.
Oh, is it?
I believe so.
Oh, man, even for we gotta work ourselves up to that point.
Apparently,
Dinner
V
first.
doesn't have the same restrictions.
Oh, poor V. Beowulf, no message. Yoru Zuya, Arch, make V watch Tanya, please. I think he has. Has V watched Tanya? The V's not here. The V went away. Oh.
Looks like it.
Bill, V is bound for a month. Oh,
joy.
Oh, well.
What's bound for a month? What? Oh, his
V's
blood-
infatuation.
Right, yeah.
Yep. And hey, think about it, Uzli. If you make him drink again, he's going to be your bitch.
Yeah, not the kind of bitch I'm after, to be honest.
But
I've got
still.
the artwork, Arch, if you wouldn't mind presenting the share.
Yep, I'll present you. There. Clean your room.
I didn't miss, guys.
You're not helping.
And there's one more I've got.
I love how he takes a moment to establish eye contact.
Oh, great. My image viewer isn't loading the image. This has literally never happened before. Right, I'll get back to you with the other one in a sec.
Right. Shadow Fox 2300 actually. Sligon, don't forget your knife. Yeah, we'll assume he picked up his knife.
Yeah, I picked up my knife.
Brian, Arch, can love bloom on the battlefield? Yes, gay love actually as well. Aww. I believe
That's
that is
my stalker.
Uzalu's new boyfriend.
Listen, that implies that it's mutual.
Well, does it? Imperial Fists. Arch, keep talking and take my money, damn it, don't you stop. Oh, well, if you insist, I suppose. The airplane. Lorgar when? Soon. Trademark. Maniki Neku. Thanks for the show, guys. Next time, then. NPC Lives Matter, no message, and Mr. Twisted Frenzy. If you had 2 weeks off work and no money to go traveling, what would you do to enjoy your holiday? Seriously, I'm open to ideas. Masturbate furiously for 2 weeks. If you do that for long enough, you can basically go on a holiday because you'll, grow delirious.
Sounds like top tier advice.
Well, let's assume that he furiously masturbates all the time anyway. Maybe 2 weeks, no money to go anywhere. I don't know. I mean, it depends on what's around your local area. Like, I assume you can do some little traveling, like around the town you're in or in the neighborhood and stuff. Just try some new places. Go see things. Go. Are there events and stadiums? I mean, do you have anybody that you go out with? Or
Relax, this is the normie strat to entertaining yourself. We nerds would prefer something along the lines of get Free Space 2 open, install the 2014 media VPs, play through the entire campaign of Free Space 1 and 2, and then revel in the fact that it's the best space game ever made.
Free Space. That was
I finally found
game.
someone who knows of it.
That was a
I've heard of it.
fucking game.
It is good.
It had a really dumb engine. Not engine, but ending one had, because the game kind of just stopped, which was sad.
Really? Like when, spoilers by the way, for a 20-year-old game, but when you destroy the Lucifer and get on the other side of the portal on the Earth side, I mean, they don't give an epilogue to explain it, but that seems like a decent enough ending, and then it's explained in the second one.
It confused the fuck out of 12-year-old me. I was like, why isn't the game continuing?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess the lore, the canon is that the Ursa pilot there who got onto the other side of the portal on Earth just stayed there, became part of the Earth core that was never heard from again.
Oh, I guess. Still, damn fine games. Games we'll never see again.
Possibly. And I mean, the indie scene is getting to the point where it's as potent as the AAA scene was at some points in history.
Possibly. The airplane sooner, damn it. No, you cannot make sooner come sooner. It literally comes when it's soon. That is all. Right. Thank you all guys very much for watching, and thank you guys for playing, and we'll do this again the week after next, presumably.
Sounds about right.